Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to, excuse me, Martyn Lucas Investor. What a day. It's a special day. I'm suited and booted and ready for it. Welcome to all of you. It's lovely to have you here. I'm going against everybody today. It seems 100% say no chance of a rate cut. I'm saying a rate cut. Why? Because I said this 18 months ago. We get the first rate cut in June. Of Donald Trump's presidency. This is when it would come. I've been saying for the longest time that a rate cut will come in June, and I'm going to stand by that because if I simply change my predictions, they're not worth anything. This is what I think. This is what my analysis projects. There's no point analysis changing every 2 minutes. Of course, the markets do change every 2 minutes, but if you're making forward projections, you've got to stand by them. You can adjust them, of course, but if you're constantly going up and down, you're not making predictions at all. And I see CNBC and Bloomberg doing this every day. The biggest people, the most professionals, the best hedge fund managers, the best project managers, fund managers, you name it. One day it's up, one day it's down. I mean, anyone can say that. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not a projection. It's just a guess. And every day it's something different. You just keep changing it to suit the day and the popularity and whatever. And they get away with it. People get away with constantly changing their opinions. No one is prepared to be wrong. No one is happy and confident with themselves to say I got it wrong and I'm sorry. People just keep like wanting to always stay on trend and always stay with it to sell videos or sell TV or always look like they know. I do the opposite. I always have. I always will. I'm not here for anyone else. I'm here for my members, my viewers, the Lucasades. That's it. The companies I talk about, I'm not here for them. I'm here for you. Those that want me to promote certain crypto projects, no, you can't pay me. There's no money you can give me to get me to say anything. I am here for the Lucasades. I make my predictions. I make my forecasts. I make my decisions, and I stand by them. And if I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. If I'm right, you know, I'll say I'm right too. I've done 28 trades now and 28 wins, and I haven't been wrong for 18 months on anything. The only thing that some people might say, well, Virgin Galactic hasn't gone to $100 yet. No, it hasn't, but it will. And we've had 3 short squeezes. So what are you talking about? So anyway, you know, that's my philosophy. It's very easy to come on CNBC and say one day, I mean, you should buy this and the next day they dump it. You should sell this, the next day they buy it. Rates should go up, then rates should come down. I mean, this is what you get all the time because everybody wants to be seen to be right. I don't care about being right. I just care about doing the right thing. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll say I'm wrong. So my prediction today is a 0.25 against absolutely everybody. It's 100% certainty that the Fed are not going to drop rates today. They might not. They might not. 100% chance they won't, according to people far smarter than me, but I'm going to say 0.25 because it's what I believe, and the numbers have echoed that out now for 18 months, and I ain't going to change my thing. There's no reason to change. We got the jobs report today. That looked okay. We've got companies rising. We've got slowing of spending now. We've got earnings doing well. The stock market deserves a rate cut. It should have a rate cut. This is one thing I agree with Donald Trump on, actually, 100% that we should have a rate cut now. So let's see if we do. I think we need to. I think it will benefit the country. I think it will save the country billions of dollars in debt. I think it's a catalyst for everything. So it should happen today. Let's see if it does. Now, if it doesn't, and I'm wrong, and I might be wrong because everybody says I'm wrong this morning. If I am wrong, the market will still rally, in my opinion. I do expect the Fed to be dovish, bullish today. So what have I done about it? Well, what I always do. I say what I do, and I do what I say. I go against the grain. You'll see I've spent all my money. Again, 86 cents buying power. You couldn't be more bullish than that. Look, I'm 100% in the S&P. Let me show you what I've done. I bought more of the S&P throughout the night. I've been up all night buying, and there it is. There it is. I bought this morning another $351 worth. I bought 3 shares during the night as well at $5.49 and $5.47. And there you go. So I bought 4 shares, actually, isn't it? 3. Yeah, just under 4 shares. Did I say 5 earlier? I can't remember. Was it 4 or 5? Anyway, just under 4. I've bought. That's all I can buy. I don't get paid until the 21st of June, so I want to be in as much as I possibly can. Every penny I've got, I've bought. And there you go. I'm up. They're all up. All the shares I bought are up. All my tax lots are up, so I could sell the whole lot for a profit if I want to. I've now got invested $395,000 plus the 38.39, so just touching $440,000. There you go. Fully invested. No one could be more invested in that. Bloody impossible. I mean, if there was any money under the bed or any money any money hidden in a piggy bank, I would raid it and buy more of the S&P today, but I can't. So I've got everything invested. So there you go. There's my thoughts. Now I'm going to show you all the news. We're going to cover it all live. The first thing I'd like to ask you to do is we've got 338 people watching. Could you tap the like button, please? Because if we get 100 likes, YouTube will share this out. And I guarantee you're going to get the best, most honest, most live, most comprehensive broadcast of the Fed report today here on the show. All right? We're keeping an eye on Wall Street.
60 years. Inflation, even with tariffs.
Okay, Russell 2000 wouldn't touch that. A load of rubbish. Tap the like button. Let's see if we can get, how many have we got? Let's get 150 likes in 1 minute. Bugger it. Let's do it. Here we go. 150 likes in 1 minute. Let me turn the sound down. I don't want it to be too loud. And let's go, let's go, let's go. 150 likes in 1 minute. That way we get suggested on YouTube and we're rocking and we're rolling. Right, let's go over to where we are. As you can see, we've got 344 watching. So 50% of people aren't signed into Google. So when I talk about the likes, we get 100% like ratio. We get like 1 or 2 people. In fact, it's always the same couple of people coming every day to download the video. They're in fact the same people every day. It's just what they do. 325. So the most we can get is 150 because that's 50% of everyone signed in. We're starting at 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go straight to 50. And boom, we're at 87. We want another 13 and we'll be at, 13 and we'll be suggested on YouTube. Let's go on 150. I'll get to the news. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do. We're approaching 100,000 subscribers, and everyone who's a subscriber when we hit 100,000 subscribers and a member will have a special event, and you're all going to love it. I promise you that. Where are we now? We are at 85,869, rolling around. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Let's get to 86,000 today. I'd say it's very, very likely. And then we're running down to 100,000 subscribers and that big silver plaque on the wall behind me, just up here somewhere. Just up there on that wall. All right, so please do. Right, we need 100 to get suggested on YouTube. Are we there yet? Let's have a look. 87, let's refresh it. I'm going to bring you all the news today. Okay. Let's go, 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 go. And 120. I want 30 more and we'll get straight into the news. Thank you very much. The markets are up. I bought just under 4 shares overnight. I'm ready. I'm totally committed. Couldn't be more in. Couldn't be more bullish. Got no more money. I mean, literally 86 cents. You couldn't, and that's everything. All my margin, all my money, everything. I'm in. I'm ready to rock and roll. So let's see what happens. Up today, I'm expecting a bullish, dovish Fed today. All right, we want to get 150 likes, and then we'll carry on with the news. That'll be 50%. That'll be everybody in. So let's have a look. 120 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How close to 150 are we? We are now at 133. We're nearly there. Just 17 more to go, and we shall be there. How many are watching? 325. So 150 is the most we can get. We just cannot possibly get more than that. That's 100%. 99.9% is our up-like ratio. Is always the same two people who come in every day and down-like. I always get two down-likes. In fact, very often they're the same person with different accounts. 133, we're up. Let's see if we get 150 yet. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, 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 go. 145, 5 more to go. We're just about there. Then we can start the show. Very exciting. That's a 99.999% up-like ratio, and 100% of everyone that can vote has voted, because 50% aren't even signed into Google. No idea why. The amount of people I speak to get saying, I don't want a YouTube account, I don't want to be in Google. Well, you can't vote, you can't get involved, you can't like, you can't comment, you can't ask questions, you can't do anything. All right, let's see if we've done it. I'm going to predict we've done it on time. End of the song. 160. Absolutely smashed it. Thank you very much indeed. Thanks, guys. Absolutely awesome stuff. Thank you very much. Knocked it out of the park, as the Lucasades do every single day. All right, let's get straight to it. We're making money. We're very excited today. We're up again. $440,000 invested. I'm going against everybody today. I'm making a prediction that nobody's making. I'm saying that we're going to get a rate cut of 0.25. 100% of the analysts on Bloomberg, CNBC are all saying no, we're going to get a pause. And if we don't get a rate cut today, it'll come next month. But if we don't get a rate cut today, I still believe that the Fed is going to be bullish and dovish, and it will behave like we did. So either way, I want to behave like we're going to get a rate cut, because I look forward. Remember, the economy is not the stock market. Very often people get confused and they look at the economy and they think the economy is the stock market. It isn't. The stock market is not the economy. They are completely separate things. Where's my little thing? Where did I have it? Yeah, here it is. Here, the economy. Yeah, some bits. Debt, people borrowing money, people, and especially XRP, the stress from XRP investors. So frustrated, the constant waiting. I understand your frustration. Yes, I understand your frustration, but you've got to do your numbers and have patience and wait. And the question I ask, and I ask this quite a lot, if you're waiting around for years and years and years for a stock to pop up 20%, 30%, even 100%, that's what you're asking for with the crypto coin, you could make more money by buying the S&P and staying in and buying the macro dips. I've made 35% this year on the S&P. I haven't had to sell. I haven't paid any taxes, so I haven't given 20% of my gain to the tax man. You'll go, well, I haven't either. Well, you have, because if you haven't given it to the tax man, he'll come and ask for it at the end of the year. So if you've made money on crypto and you've sold it, at the end of the year, at some point, you're going to have to pay that money. You may or may not have it now because you lost money on the next trade, but you do owe it. So my argument to you is, if you're sitting around waiting for years for something to pop, if you are compounding your interest, Einstein even talked about it as an incredible thing, which is what I'm doing. I mean, look at it. This is just owning the S&P. Look at that. 15.62% this year. I've made 35%. From that bottom of the dip there, that's 35%. And I haven't had to sell one single share. So I haven't paid 20% to the tax man. I've kept it all and I've compounded it all. And in a couple of days' time, in about, I think, like 10 days, 12 days time, I'm going to get my record-breaking dividend payment on the S&P. I think it's going to be somewhere in the region of about $1,600 on dividends on the S&P 500. Somewhere like that, about $1,600. Now, of course, people will argue, who buy dividend-paying stocks, you've got $440,000 invested and you're going to get $1,600 on dividends. That's rubbish. If I buy one of these stupid max things, you know, these, whatever they're called, VMAX, whatever they're called, these silly ridiculous projects that promise you insane dividends on things like Nvidia and Tesla. Ridiculous it is. yeah, you've made huge gains on your, you've made massive gains, like 30% a month, but your stock's gone down and you're capped and the whole thing is a joke and your fees and your funds pointless. I've made 35% on my assets plus the $1,600 dividend. It's not for the dividend. However, my dividends covers my, or about 90% now, my dividends covers 90% of my margin cost. So actually I'm borrowing money for free, if you want to look at it like that. And we can spin this any way you want. But at the end of the day, so you've got that growth, 35% plus $1,600 coming in like 12 days time. So if you're making that consistently, by the time your crypto coin does 100%, I've made 100% and I haven't got to sell. Now you have to sell because you're going, okay, it's now hit an all-time high. I'm taking some profit, which means you then give the government 20%, which means then you've got to try and find the next level to do it again. Well, what if it keeps on going up? You chase it on the way up. Now you've lost on the way up. You chase it on the way down and it keeps going down. You lose on the way down. If you never have to sell, you never have that problem. And you allow the seed and the ground to become small plants, the plants to become trees, the trees to bear fruit, and then you replant the fruit. And you'll just compound and compound and compound. And by the time I need my money, which could be 10, 20 years, right? I'll probably beat most people here by simply not trading and just owning my S&P. That's just the reality of it. I know no one likes to hear that, but it's the truth. I'm afraid in this modern world we live in, everyone has lost patience. Everybody wants to get rich now, and they miss their right to sit as a king at the table, and they're scratching around under the table, when if only they'd waited and had patience, they'd make far more money. Me, it's all about patience. It's why I've sat here for 4 years. Coming up next week on the 27th, in 9 days' time, we shall be 4 years old. This channel will celebrate 4 years anniversary. And I've sat here for 4 years, 12 hours a day, the first 18 months talking to nobody, with $5,000 earning nothing on YouTube. And here we are at $440,000 with nearly 100,000 subscribers. And now the show supports me and Sensei, and one day it will support Vaz. So you can see what I'm saying. Long-term investing always pays off. Anyway, I'm going to cover all the news. Let me come to all the comments and questions. Here we go. So MDL was first. Good afternoon. Hope everyone's a great day. Lucas Ace, James 007. Sensei sent me. I love it. Get to the chopper. Good morning, Ninja Cowboy. Steve Wally is here. I think pause today. Everybody thinks pause apart from me. I'm 0.25. We got a poll running in the chat. Let's have a look. 54% say pause. 6% say hike. No chance at all. 0.25. 28%, 0.5, 12%. Yeah, it's between pause and a 0.25, isn't it? I vote Martyn to replace Powell. Good morning, Uncle Martyn and the Lucasade family. Hoping for a great day today after the day we had yesterday. I see a pause with more possibility in July. Good morning, Abel. I also see crypto seeing more move down. Yes, we do. We also see that. And again, no one wants to hear it, but we tell you the truth. It's just the way it is, that we do see that XRP can go to 50 cents. We ultimately believe it does 10, then on its journey to $100, but we can see it can go to 50 cents. So are you prepared for that? Are you not over leveraged? Can you allow it to go 50 cents and not get margin called? Good morning all. Good morning to you. Song for Space. Good morning. Good morning, Lucas 8. At the end of the day, I speak to the project managers. As you know, I talk directly with Zebic now. I'm the face of Zebic. They want me to do an event coming up shortly. There's more information on that. I'm on standby actually to wait to hear from Zebic today. Now, some of you, not the Lucas aides, not the members, some of you want everything for free, have complained. I'm just looking on my Zebic communication. I haven't had anything yet. I'm expecting a message today from Zebic, so stand by for that. Some of my non-members, maybe even non-subscribers, have complained about me, saying, where is what you promised? Really bad grammar and stuff like that. But where is what you promised? You said we'd get this. You said you're not even a member. You're not even a subscriber. I don't owe you anything. I'm not paid by anyone, sponsored by anyone, certainly not the trolls going, we want to know about Zebic. We want to make money. We want you to tell us. It's like, hang on a minute. This is my life, right? I'm not just giving it to you, even though I do give it to my members. I give you my lifetime and you give me the time of my life. That's my phrase on the show and I mean it. But if you're going to be rude and silly, I don't owe you anything, mate. So bugger off, back down your hole again. But I've done plenty with Zebic over the last few days. I've had a meeting with Zebic. Now, some people were upset because they couldn't see the interview. Can you believe it? There were people that are trying to make money on Zebic but don't think it's worth $2 to hear directly from the COO and JJ Ortiz from Zebic. They thought it wasn't worth $2. Well, shame on you. I don't care. If you don't think it's worth $2, and I put it here. There was my there it is. There's my Zebic interview right there. All right, here it is. Look, there's JJ Ortiz.
We'll be doing some announcements pretty shortly and super excited. We love to work with community.
There is JJ Ortiz. That is the representative from Zebic. And we also had the COO on the phone as well. So you could hear all of that. You can hear what they're saying. And I made it for members only because I want to reply to all the members' questions. And people go, well, why can't we have it? Why can't we? Why should I? Why should I give you all the information? Why do I do all my work for you so you can make money? I don't even get a benefit. I'm not paid, sponsored by anybody. I don't earn any money from Zebic. I don't earn money from Zebic by owning it. I only own the S&P for transparency. And they get angry. Well, why can't I see it for free? Why can't you do work and give it to me so I can make money? Well, bugger off. Bugger off. If you don't think it's worth $2, too bad. I've made my membership the lowest price I can do it to help people, so I can answer all your questions. Well, if you don't think that's worth anything to you, then that's up to you. Let me put this on the screen. Right. Okay. So I've just had someone downlike it. Someone just downliked the video. Yeah, we want it for free. We want you to work for us for free so we can make money from you. And we don't think we owe you anything. We're going to downlike the video. We're not going to subscribe. We're not going to be a member. Well, bugger off. I don't care. I don't work for you. Right. I work for my members. Crow just upgraded to silver. Thank you so much, Crow. Crow just upgraded to silver live on the show. Thank you very much indeed for that. I just saw that come in. I just missed it. My notifications were turned off. They are back on again now. So Crow 265, who's also a member of mine on Discord, getting the training now, the free training that I pay to give to you. He's now getting. Here is Crow. He just upgraded to silver. Thank you, Crow.
Crow 265 has become a member.
Thank you, Crow. If you want to become a member and you want to see all the members' content, all the interviews are members only. We've got, I'm waiting for the exact time, should be this week, for Wide Point. They're coming on the show. That'll be members only. That's the CEO and the CEO of Mobix. Since we announced Mobix is up like 30%, all my members got notification. They've all made 30%. You shouldn't be buying it now because whenever I announce a CEO interview, the stock pops. It's happened now. Buy the rumor, sell the news. You've heard that phrase before. It's a bit silly, but in this case, it's true. If you want to become a member, there's the membership link. If you are on an iOS device, iPad or iPhone, select a browser and a desktop version. All right, let me carry on going through the questions. So if you do miss things, you're either not a subscriber or you're not a member, and that's on you. If you don't think it's worth $2, that's fine. Can we get a fast forward, Ben? What to? You mean the bear market or the bull market? Well, you can always make money, but we can't fast forward anything. When is the alt season? Good morning, Lucas Aids. Hello, guys. Sasha, good morning to you. XRP under 2 is a good buy, in my opinion. XRP under 20 cents is a better buy, though. Absolutely. But you have to remember, guys, you cannot value XRP. Everyone's trying to value it. You can't. It doesn't earn any money. You can value Coca-Cola. You can't value XRP. People get used to it being a price and go, it's cheap. Now it's under 2. There are people saying Bitcoin is cheap under $100,000. Well, it's only cheap if you know it's going up. Well, you don't know it's going up. You're speculating it's going up. It doesn't earn any money to make it go up. You just hope it goes up because everyone pays more than you did. Okay, so just remember that. We can project a $10 XRP. We can also project a $100 based upon loads of metrics and principles, not by guessing, by making proper financial predictions. However, it doesn't make any money, does it? So we have to realize that is speculative projections. So don't say it's cheap. It's cheap when it's free. RPM, yes. If you hold your crypto, you won't take a loss. That's very true. Unless it, of course, goes down to zero. Sensei said he will be on right about now. Here I am. Just buy more. I want market to pull back. Good amount. 1.7 billion. Expanding its digital asset suite. The launch of XRP ETF now trading. Thank you very much indeed. Let me catch up. Pranav, good morning to you. Let XRP drop, I will load up more. Syrian, I'm with you. Are you going to actually do some content rather than ranting? Chris Hobbs, one more rude comment like that and I'll hide you from the channel. I don't need you on my channel. If you're going to be rude and just come into my channel and tell me I'm ranting, this is my show. I do what's right for my members and it works and they like it and they're all members. You're neither. So if you don't like it, go somewhere else. And one more rude comment and I'll hide you from the channel. I'm here to help people, tell people straight. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to get the job done. My members want me to get the job done. That's what we do. We got the message. Move on. Positive stuff. We got topic. Don't you start being rude either. We got the message. Move on. This is my show. I'll do what I like. Overpriced and will be one crash away when crypto utility kicks in. I don't mind paying a little tax on profit either. No, my accountant or CPA in America would often say to me, Martin, it's not a problem to pay $1 million in tax. It means you've earned 4 million. There's nothing wrong with paying tax. However, if you've paid money out of your gains, you've lost that money that you could reinvest. It's why I never sell. I only ever trade on my Roth IRA. That's where my 28 trades have come from. 28 trade, 28 wins. I do not trade on my brokerage account. I don't want to pay tax on my money. There's no need. You can trade for free on your Roth IRA and never pay tax. So you keep all the money. Stocks been killing crypto gains. Never feed the trolls. Just let him go hungry. I was asking Safa, we tried to reach out to you, but you came in both times on the show and said, is this live? And then we gave you an answer both times and you'd gone. So Safa, just want you to know that we tried to explain and reach out to you yesterday. If it says live under the show and there's a red ring around the icon on the homepage, you know we're live. If it's a live premiere, it's a video that's being aired for the first time, like a movie premiere when all the stars turn up. A live premiere is a video that was uploaded, that is going out for the first time. A live says live, and that is a live stream. And I also always show the clock so you know the time. And I tried to tell you that the other day. Unfortunately, you came in and we lost you. Anyway, I was wanted to ask, I own KULR. They will do stock split on 1 to 8 on June 23. Do I keep holding because I lost half of my money? Thank you, Nick Jones.
Nick Jones has become a member.
I wanted to ask, I own KULR. They will do a stock split of 1 to 8 on June 20. Do I keep holding because I lost half of my money? Well, you don't lose half of your money just because they do a stock split. You've got exactly the same value. Like I said before, if my business is worth $100 and I sell you one share at $100, you own the whole business. If I sell you 100 shares at $1, you still have $100, the whole business. It doesn't matter. A reverse split, a forward split doesn't change your value of what you have in the business. The reason why they do a forward split is when a stock gets too big, it encourages more to be able to buy it because it seems less. It's not less. It just encourages retail investors to buy because it seems less. But more importantly, it allows options trading because 100 shares of one stock is a contract. So if you've got a share if you've got a very high stock price, imagine Berkshire Hathaway like 300 grand or whatever it is. To do options on that, it's 100 times that. Very few people would be able to buy an options contract on a stock that's high, so they will forward split. However, a reverse split is when the stock has fallen below SEC regulations and they've got to raise it for SEC compliance. That's bad. It shows weak management and it means the stock is in trouble. Notifications were off. No wonder my super chat didn't come in. RC, super chat. What super chat? You've not done a super chat. Oh, yes. There it is. That was before I was live. That's why. That was before I was live. Let me, yes, you're absolutely right. But it's before I was live, so I can't really do much about that. But I will honour it. Absolutely. Here it is. There's your super chat.
A C here donated $2 through a super chat. Canada just launched an XRP spot ETF. US next. Correct.
We totally agree. I like the Discord group. Fantastic for learning. Community is fantastic, supportive, and we all add value. Yes, the Discord is amazing. I don't know why everybody is not on it, because I now pay Sensei to make videos for you to learn how to trade and read charts. Everybody else has training programs. We provide it for free. It's not free. I pay for it, and I've included it now for free in our Discord premium service. It doesn't get better than that. So if anybody wants our Discord training, it's for free in our Discord. Discord is $2.99. It was always $2.99, and there's a lot of services you get. We can't make it cheaper. Our competitors charge $50 and $100 for what we do for $2.99 because I want everyone to be able to afford it. I'm here to help people. I don't need to make money from any of these things. I make money from investing, so I am successful, so I give it to you for free. So let me give you the Discord link. There you go. There it is. And when you click on it, let me just make sure it's come through. Yes, it has. When it comes through, this is what you see. So I want you to explain how it works. People never listen, so I'm going to tell you anyway. Here we go. When you come on that link, you will see we've got 214 subscribers, paid subscribers. These are the free members that come in every day by clicking this. Even though it says do not, it says premium subscribers only. Every couple of days, I'm always deleting this. I kick people out. It's a phrase that's used on Discord. I don't mean it to sound rude. It's what it's called, kick. We kick them out because they join for free because they think they can get in Discord for free. Well, you can't. You have to purchase it here, just below, $2.99. And once you are in Discord, you get all the channels open to you. You can send me a friend request. It's the only way you can communicate with me. You can't send me emails. You can't send me phone calls, text, whatever, WhatsApps. It's all done through Discord. And you can message me directly, message Sensei directly, and you have a one-on-one direct link with me. That's what you get, plus all the channels, all the stock reviews, all the news, all the charts, everything. And then in addition, I've now included the training course as well. So you've got a full set every week, a new training video, and you've got one-on-one service with it. Now, there are some people charging $1,000 for our training course that we provide with AI bots you talk to for support. We do it live. Me and Sensei do it live. So that's what you get for free when you're on the Discord server. Now, when you do go in there, you will get bombarded by people pretending to be me. They're not me. I never send friend requests. Please send me a friend request. There's my name, obviously spelled correctly. I don't mean the display name. I mean the username. They always misspell it. Anyway, I put in McDonald's after the drop. Walker wonders why. Goodbye. You can never pay overpay for land. You can have value Bitcoin based on supply. Wouldn't stocks go down? Wouldn't stocks go down? No, I'm expecting stocks to go up today. That's why I bought. Only you lose on stocks if you sell when they're down. That's very, very true. Space, great buy for the future. I agree. I don't see the market. I bring positive. Due that Israel and Iran continue to war, yes, but that's got nothing to do with the stock market. right? The market sold off when we had the announcement of the war, and it's been rallying back again since. So you've got to understand the stock market is the stock market, macro conditions are macro conditions. The bit we are buying businesses that are outperforming in their earnings. That's why I'm buying them. According to Jake Cleaver, XRP will be 3,000 end of the year. Well, Jake Cleaver is a bloody idiot. Yeah. He just wants you to watch his videos and probably pay for his training courses when we give them for free. Why do we give them for free? Because I actually make money investing. I don't need to make money on training courses and make silly predictions like that to get you to watch my videos to make money. That's why I go live all the time. I don't hardly make any videos. I'm live all the time doing what's right. 200 million, don't get him wound up. Rant as much as you like. Your channel, do what you like. I think it has been a great week. If the war continues between Israel and Iran, then US involves itself. Do you think the market will crash? I reckon the market will go down 10%. I am prepared for a 50% drop, including in my margin. If people want to phone in today and ask me questions, it might be easier because a lot of people are concerned about the war. If you are a member, there is the link you can call in. You can be live on the show. There is the link you can call in, be live on the show today. All right? You can ask me a question directly. Now, we're going to go to Wall Street in a minute. Let me go and refresh the screen. Here we go. Just stand by as I reset the screen. All right, that's reset. Our direct link to Wall Street. So we've got that ready to go.
Which can cause
there
dehydration.
We go. Good. So we'll ring the bell in 7 minutes. We'll be live. We'll be there for the main event. So if you want to call in, you can be live on the show. You have to be a member. You can ask me any question you like about anything at all. As long as you're polite, I'll answer anyone, anything. As long as you're a member. Now, when you call in, you have to be a member with a badge, and you have to tell me you're calling in. I won't even go and look unless you tell me that you are calling in and give me the name that you're calling in on. Someone just said they just joined Discord. Let's have a look. Oh, another new member. Thank you.
Loca Videography has become a member.
No, I didn't see anyone just join a few moments ago. You may have joined for free again. Make sure that you join properly. Otherwise, you won't see anything. You're just wasting your time. All right? So if you don't do it properly, you just waste your time. I want to be absolutely clear about that. All right? People just think they've joined when they haven't. Just refreshing the screen to make sure. There we go. Nick Jones. Is it Nick Jones? Nick Jones. Yeah, Nick Jones. You just joined 3 minutes ago. You must be my 200. There you go. Yeah, you are, Nick Jones. Now, what I want you to do, Nick Jones, is send me a friend request and I will accept it because you'll get bombarded by scammers. You see here, look, these are all the people that have just joined last few hours, look, and they don't listen. All these got no roles. They see nothing. They see nothing. There's you, premium member, Nick Jones. There you go. There you are in green. Green for money. You're making money. You can now get all the free charts and all the stuff. Nick Jones. If you send me a friend request to Martyn Lucas, spell it correctly because all the scammers are waiting for you to put a 1 on the end and put 2 S's. There is the friend request. Send it to me. You will get lots of scammers say, I'm Martyn Lucas. I never send friend requests. I never sell anything. And the moment you send me a friend request, it will appear here. I'll accept it. And you will know you're talking directly with me. And I'll just show you. How long have I got? 4 minutes. Here are the training videos, right? Support training videos. There's the premium Lucas A's, the main channel. There's the training videos. And you'll see we've got part 4 just out. And you don't just get the video. No. You get the video and you get the one-on-one support answering your questions. Myself and Sensei, we're here below the video. There's the video. All right. So you get the training video as well. Sensei's going to go through all of the charts. Look at this. Telling you everything that he does. And his predictions, we all know how amazing Sensei is. All right. So there you go. I think you just sent me a friend request. Suggestions, no. I don't want suggestions of people that aren't members. Go away. Nick Jones. Let me make sure it's the right one. I've always got to be careful. Nick Jones. There you go. Just going to show you now. How long have I got before the bell goes? I've got time. Members, Nick Jones. There you go. Profile and accept. I've accepted your friend request. You are in. You can now talk to me directly. I'm here to support you. You have my ear. You have my time. And when it gets too busy, we'll turn it off. When we get too many people join, it won't be available anymore because we want to provide quality of service. Right, 3 minutes to go. Good morning, family. Good morning to you. Nick Jones just became a member. You skipped my super chat. I just played it. Did you hear? Yes, we played it. Good morning, Mike. What time is Powell? Straight after my morning bell. We're going to cover it live. Here's the event. Here is the FOMC report. There's the FOMC report. There's the main event. It's pinned to the top. If you click on the pin, it's already there for you. If you go and click, it tells you the time. Never understand when people ask me what time it is. Because if you click on the event, which is pinned in the chat already, it tells you right there, the event, 12:30. It'll tell you in your time zone, 4 hours from now. All right, there you go. So you're not going to miss anything. 2 minutes to go. Good morning, Saab. Nobody wish to call in? If no one wants to call in on the link, I will close the phone line. There we go. There is the link. Once again. Good morning, Saab. It will get rates paused and the market will drop for 2 hours and then back up again. That's 2 hours. That's a bit precise. Good luck to you. I like it. Good morning, Saab. What to invest in? What to invest in? Well, you need to call into the show, be a member, and I will answer all your questions. I don't know what anything about you because I can't tell you what to do. No idea who you are. Thank you. You're welcome. I just put 700 into Wide Point. Oh, did you? Wide Point are coming on the show. Yeah, the CEO's coming on the show. You're a bit late to the party, though. We announced it a while ago, but we announced it 4 days ago? But anyway, thanks, Martyn. We'll have a look at that. I'd like to know why I'm removed from Discord. I see the options locked because you don't add me. No, because you're not a member, Safa. You're not a member of Discord. That's why. It's a premium service. There's the link. You've got to pay $2.99. It's not free. We provide the training for free as part of of Discord now, but Discord is not free, and you're not a Discord member. That's why. We had it free for our founder members. You may remember for the first couple of years, we turned that off and we gave everybody 2 months to upgrade on the show live, but you didn't do it. You didn't take advantage of it. So everybody was a founder member, was able to get it for free. And that's finished now. So everyone that did it, and those that didn't, had 2 months to do it. Mr. Bond, good morning to you. XRP is not the average crypto. I agree, it's our favourite. It won't allow mobile to join. Bucks and Blonde, on mobile, just use a browser on your mobile. Okay, all you got to do is use a browser on your mobile.
Market had been weak for months.
Okay.
Mini bear market.
Here we go.
The day of the invasion. Same thing in 03. I remember 03. Actually,
10,
because of course
9,
it was very
8,
much
7,
previewed
6,
and handicapped. It was this
5,
deliberate walk-up process
4,
to the invasion of
3,
Iraq. And we kind of
2,
knew it was happening, didn't know when. And the market traded higher when it seemed like there wasn't going to be an invasion. And it made you think the market was going to hate it if it happened. And then
the bell has gone.
And we were off to the races.
Let's start with a cup of tea. Cheers and good luck, everybody.
But I'm saying that's the history of why you don't necessarily feel the market trades the way you would intuitively expect.
Here we go.
It is Canadian miner Allied Gold, celebrating a recent listing at the NASDAQ. It's Tariff Life Sciences, focused
Let's
on
go.
oncology.
Here we
morning,
go.
Guys,
Rocking and
CEO
rolling.
was on Squawk Box talking about some of the technology.
Let's go
that
through
they
all
work
our
with,
positions this
when
morning.
it comes to diagnosing.
So the overall portfolio is up. I bought more shares throughout the evening. I've been up all night looking at it. The S&P 500 is up. Virgin Galactic is a screaming buy now. It'll be the third time we've had a short squeeze. If only people would hold it, it would go to $10. We've had 3 to 6 3 times now, or 3 to 5 once, and 3 to 6 once. It's crazy why everyone keeps dumping it all the time. But there you go. We had 3 short squeezes. Palantir. Most insane stock in the world. Palantiring army is absolutely gone berserk. They're paying now 1,000 times earnings. I've never seen anything like it. It's the most crazy stock in the world, but there you go. Gold going up today. Uncertainty, isn't it? Amazon going up today. Oh, Amazon's on fire. Amazon's on fire, nearly 1%, 0.89. Apple is still undervalued, 195. Well, it's expensive, but under its relative trading price. Next Era Energy, that's because of the solar field got hit. Enphase Energy, I gave you this yesterday. Told you it was the best stock on the stock market to buy. Gave you full analysis on this one, and our video is trending this morning. We put Sensei's chart out. We put my fundamental out. I told you it's the best stock to buy on the stock market. It's up 3% this morning, and there it goes. This was our top stock yesterday, top business, best balance sheet on the stock market. I showed you the video. If you've not yet seen it, here it is. Yesterday, you all missed this. I mean, everyone missed it. I mean, look, here it is. There is the video yesterday. We told you, chart analysis, screaming by. There's my everything video on Enphase Energy. Told you what was going to happen, and I was right again. One of the best stocks you can buy at this price. People that say they're passionate about it are not passionate about nothing. The moment it goes down, they sell it. They've got no idea what they're talking about. I gave you the information. I told you that this is a $100 stock. Enphase Energy, unbelievable. This was a $200 stock only a couple of years ago, and just because of uncertainty, everyone dumps it. Crazy. There is your full analysis. You want to go and check it. I give you a real world explanation. There is the chart. Sensei gave it to you, and there is the result. Literally, we put that out a few hours ago, and there it is. Anyway, good luck to everybody who paid attention to that. Let's carry on going. Coca-Cola is up 0.39. J&J taking a bit of a dive. People taking money out of defensives to buy. Again, the market has just turned red very slightly. Am I bothered? No, I'm not. We're building up the FOMC report. Couldn't care less. Chevron oil is up, but it's not up as much as people think. People get really scared about oil. They start going, oh, oil's going up. Only get scared about oil when it goes near $100 a barrel. That's when you are worried. And right now, if we look at it, oil is at $75 a barrel. See it down the bottom there? $75 a barrel. That is not a problem. Our Stephen Lewandowski, our oil expert, will tell you all about oil, and he will tell you what you should be doing is buying it at 15, selling it at 90. We're nowhere near there yet. So pay close attention to oil. It hasn't done anything yet. All right, so no massive fear there. Tesla selling off a bit today, not much. McDonald's, great buy to buy McDonald's right now. Anything under 300 is a good time to buy McDonald's. You cannot overpay for land. I tell you what, if I wasn't only owning the S&P, I'd buy McDonald's today. I would buy McDonald's today, definitely, 100%. I've done that before on my Roth IRA and traded, and in fact, one of my Eco Live trades for McDonald's, I made a few $1,000s on that one on my Roth IRA when I sold the S&P and bought McDonald's, then bought back in the S&P on my Roth IRA. That's one of my 28 trades, 28 wins. Google's a good buy. 176 is a good buy. Microsoft is too expensive. Nvidia is holding above that 140. We're back green again. People got fearful there. Look, see on the bell, started selling off. No. I'm not selling a single thing. I love it. Let's go back to here a minute. Let me just make sure what's going on the stream. Yes, good. All right, NVIDIA. Let's carry on. Walmart is down, a staple. Tilray, rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. This business is absolutely rubbish. Because it diversified, it lost its direction. There was arguments on the boards. Irwin Simon arguing with everybody. People saying, oh yeah, we're now a brewery business. Oh, we always were. No, not like this, you're not. You're just buying every rubbish craft brewery business that you can that's cheap, telling everybody, no, this is rubbish. It lost its direction. It should have stayed the course. doing what it was doing. It was the best in the field doing what it was doing. But because it lost patience and the board infighting, they all went crazy. And now the stock is just worth nothing at all. Robinhood, we gave our predictions. We were spot on, $14.80. That all happened. IonQ, too expensive. That's why it's selling off. Rocket Lab, we like it, but too expensive. Plug Power, the manipulation of this stock is unprecedented. Do not touch it. The worst stock you can buy. I've had Russian oligarchs trying to manipulate me, offering me money, coming into the channel, paying money to promote videos, putting ads on them to make them pump, inviting me into groups. And when I go into the groups, they want me to say what they want me to say, and it's a total manipulation. This is one of the scariest stocks you can buy. It was barcoding earlier and then exploded 7%. What you've got is you've got big whales, big Russian oligarchs. I'm not joking. I've got all the evidence to back it up and show you. They pay to promote YouTubers who'll do it. They can't get me to do it. They tried. They pump it up just to dump it. It's a broken business. The business is great. The stock is destroyed, right? And it's all being manipulated. You want nothing to do with this. I don't care if it explodes tomorrow. Don't do it, because the moment it explodes, it dumps on you. It's being manipulated by people that you want nothing to do with. And if you knew who was behind it, you wouldn't touch it. I'm telling you, I know firsthand. Look at it. Look at it. It barcodes and then it pumps. That is everything you need to know about a scam stock. Please do not buy that. Bitcoin going down, XRP going down. It's because of delays. No one's got any patience, right? Everyone's frustrated by that. That's okay. We understand. You've got to have patience though, right? Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, let's get back to the show, get back to comments and questions and the news. I've got lots of news to share with you this morning. Martin, what's your thoughts on Trump pressuring the Feds to cut the rate? It doesn't make a difference. Jerome Powell is not pressured by that. He couldn't care less. But what you do have to understand, though, is what comes next. It's not that long away. We have got Trump who can replace the Fed at the end of his term. Jerome Powell leaves in April. That's just a few months away. We're June. Do you know how quick April will come round? It will come round in a blink of an eye. Scott Bessent is my favourite to win. If he does, he's all about real estate. Trump is all about real estate. Expect Fed rates to go to zero. Zero to promote the real estate market, and boy will that be stimulus. So you're damn right I want to buy the market, because when there's a sniff of Scott Bessent and they know when he comes in it's zero, all right, you want to make sure you're already in. It's why I'm already in with my investments, why I'm already in with margin, because when the rates come down and everyone piles in, I can trim back. I won't have to buy. I'll already be in and ready. And the price of my margin will go to zero. Now, of course, it won't go to zero because Robinhood will still make profit on their margin. They won't do it for zero. They'll charge 1.5%, 2%. Fine. I make 35% this year. I don't mind paying 2% for it. All right, there you go. Will the USD-backed XRP become obsolete if BlackRock types keep establishing ETFs? Josh, great question. The expert to speak to is not me. It will absolutely... Oh, someone just subscribed to the music channel. The home of where we do all the XRP and Zebit music and all the Zebit promotions and XRP promotions. If you've not yet subscribed to my music channel, there it is. There it is. And I've just given you the link in the chat. It says, help me raise millions for charity. I do a lot of charity work on that channel. And I can tell you that Zebic want to do something for charity as well. There's a little bit of a tidbit. There's a little bit of an inside tip for you. All right. There you go. Zebic want to do a little bit for charity. Okay. I've just given you that ahead of schedule. That's normally on my members only videos, but you just got that. All right, Zebic, want to do a bit for charity. You'll hear about it on my music channel. If you've not subscribed to it yet, there's no members there, by the way, so you can watch it for free. Literally, there's no membership there. So if you want to watch the music channel and get some of the Zebic songs, the XRP songs, and know a bit more about it, there'll be that on that's all the events, the music, and so on and so forth. All right. Anyway, agree. Lyrics XRP is not like the other crypto coins. Totally agree. Martin, first love, my friend. What happened to Japan carry trade? Love your show. First love, my friend. What happened to carry trade? Nothing's happened to the carry trade. It just hasn't happened yet. We are still paying attention. Yesterday, we got news from Japan that they were holding rates steady. If they'd increased rates, they would have sold bonds. We would be down 10% today. They didn't. They held rates. We're sat on the knife edge. They held rates. So we're okay. We're okay for now, but we'll pay close attention. It seems like someone is against XRP. Who's that then? But speaks positive about Zebic, right? No. You misunderstood everything. We are very pro XRP. Lyric Jack, you're very new to the show. We ranked #1 in the world for XRP. We had 130,000 people watch our 60 minutes interview with Brad Garlinghouse. We had the biggest audience in the world. We are pro XRP. So don't say I'm against XRP. I'm hoping to have Brad Garlinghouse on the show, CEO. So no, you're wrong there. Just joined Discord. Thank you, Nick Jones. Let me scroll to the bottom a minute. I'm missing some of the comments. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm missing some comments because we're getting too busy. I'm going to switch to members only. I've got all the news. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to members only. And let me just do this now. I'm going to give my members a chance to... Oh, we got a gold member.
Thomas Stark has become a member.
A gold member. Thomas Stark, royalty in the house. We got 3 platinum members that pay $500. We've got two sponsor members, and we've got about 50, I believe, 50, 60 gold members. So Thomas Stark, as a gold member, welcome to the family. You get priority comments replies. So when you ask me a question on YouTube in a comment, you will get a reply. I will post your comment and I will reply to your comment. You get a personal reply from me. Also, you can have a 1-hour Zoom call or video call with me every month. So if you want to have a private call with me, let me know, and in the chat, come on in and say, I'd like to have that, and I can schedule that out live on the show, and we can meet once a month privately and have a video call. Thank you very much. And if you are a YouTuber, if you have a YouTube channel and you want everyone to subscribe to you, ask me and I will put it on the homepage of the channel. But you have to ask for these things. I don't just automatically do them, all right? You have to ask for them. So I switched to members only. I was going to do something, wasn't I? Did I do that? I've lost my place now. Hang on. Where did I do it? Did I just switch to members only? Oh, yeah. No, I haven't done it yet. Right. I want everyone to repeat their questions, and then I'm going to bring all the news on the channel for you. I've got lots of news to share with you today. So let me just go members only. Let me just do that. So if you've made a comment or a question and I've missed it, please repeat it now. All right, and I'll see it and share it on the screen. Okay, we're members only mode now. So everyone who has a question or wants a comment shared on the screen, please repeat it and I'll answer it now. And I'll bring you all the news. So we've got a few headlines and I'll go through all the questions. So this is a concern. Remember I told everybody a few days ago, best time to buy a house now. Housing starts, building permits drop more than expected in May. Housing slowing down. This is the time to buy a house because when when Besant becomes the new chair, I think he will of the Fed, and we see rates go down to zero, then the market will boom and it'll be too late. I would much rather buy a house now and then because no one's buying, get a better price and then refinance my loan if I can get a better deal after April, which you will be able to. So there we go. Housing starts, building permits drop more than expected in May. Housing starts retreated 9.8% month on month to 1.256 million. Annual annual rate in May, trailing the 1.35 million consensus and decelerating from 1.39 million prior. Single family starts in May were at a rate of 898,000, down 2.7. I'm not going to do too much on that story. Going to move on to this one. Stock index futures inched up ahead of Fed's rate decision. Normally we're down on FOMC day. We sort of go down before the meeting. This case we're going up. I like it. I'm happy. Stock index futures inched higher on Wednesday as traders brace for a Federal Reserve interest rate decision while also keeping an eye on the Israel-Iran conflict. Yeah, we're all paying close attention to that. Wall Street ended Tuesday's session in the red, pressured by escalating geopolitical tensions. That's why I bought it. And disappointing retail sales data. Yes, the economy is slowing. We want stimulus from the Fed. I'm expecting a bullish dovish sentiment today. Investor sentiment took a hit as the conflict between Israel and Iran stretched into its fifth day, fueling global uncertainty. A risk of off-tone has returned to markets with renewed fears around a further escalation in the Middle East, particularly amid increasing questions over the US might get involved. But remember that oil hasn't spiked yet, so you shouldn't be too concerned, I don't think. A couple more headlines for you. Iran rejects Trump's surrender call, calls of irreparable damage if the US joins the fight. We have to remember, this is the thing that Trump doesn't understand. He's rubbish at history. Rubbish at history, rubbish at understanding different cultures. Unfortunately, Iran has a very, very strict and a very specific history, and it doesn't surrender. It won't surrender. It'll go on for years and years and years and years. It would rather die than surrender, all right? Their mentality is different in Iran. They're not going to surrender no matter what you do. So you can't bomb your way to success. All through history, we've seen that you cannot bomb your way to success. And remember, if we use the bunker busting bombs and we go down into the uranium and the nuclear area, then we've got a bigger issue. We've got nuclear radiation. We can't bomb our way to success. Trump's trying to threaten it, but Iran not interested. They will come to the table. This is not going to end well if we bomb the hell out of Iran. We're not going to do it anyway, and they're not going to surrender. There's going to be negotiation. They're going to want to stay face. They're going to want to stay strong. They're not going to just bow down to the United States. They need to understand that. So that's a bit of an issue. Let me come back to the comments and questions after I change it to members only. So here we go. Right, here we go. So if you are a member, now you can repeat your comment and I'll share it. God bless Jerry and Elba. Thank you very much indeed. Will the USD-backed XRP become obsolete if BlackRock keeps establishing ETFs and foreign-backed crypto? Again, I refer to my previous answer. Sensei is the one to answer that. Sensei will be live today and he'll cover that. Ask Sensei. Sensei is the expert on this specific subject, so I'm going to let him answer that. What time the rate's coming out? What time the rate's coming out? If you click on the link, it's in the chat. It's pinned to the top. If you click on it, it tells you exactly what time it is, and there it is. There it is. There's the FOMC report. It tells you right down here the time of the event, when it happens, when it starts. I'm going to cover it live. You don't need to ask me when it happens. You just need to go and look there in the chat. Love your show, mate. Josh, thank you so much indeed. I love you all too. Would you have a moment to look at BNZI, please? SM. Yes, of course I can. You are a member of the channel. Let me just have a quick look for you. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, okay. I'm just waiting for some news from Zebic. We're having a meeting today. BNZI International. Just a quick look. This is not a review by any means, but you requested to have a look. BNZI International. What is it? Engages a provision of data-driven market and sales solutions. Well, bloody hell. It IPO'd and collapsed. Okay. It doesn't make any money. Market 12 million. You can't do a chart on this. It's way too small. Mind you, it's so small we can move a stock like that on our show If we start making videos on that, a stock that small, we can move. Not that that's our intention, of course, but we certainly can. When did it IPO? December 23, and it's down. Okay, let me just a quick look. I'm not going to do a full review on this, obviously, but I'm just looking for you. If we get enough interest, maybe we could take a look. Let's have a quick look. The short interest, no short interest at all. 0.66, so no downward pressure. Market cap of 12 million. It's a strong buy from Wall Street. They like it. Profit valuation is A minus. Profitability 0, F. Revisions A. Okay, there's some interest in this. There's no short interest in it. It's very, very small. If we covered that and if we had enough interest in that, we could send that stock up dead easy. Anyway, prayers and thoughts for Jerry. Yes, is Jerry not well? If I missed something, please repeat it. Now we're in members mode. Martin, what do you think about buying rights when Fed rates go to 0? Typically, they outperform the S&P. Dylan Wilson, depends on your age. You got to build a growth stock first of all where you make money, and when you've got a nice big portfolio, I'm sort of halfway there now. When I get to $1 million, I could move to rights and earn a consistent dividend payout. It's not really for me, but a lot of people like to do that. But you want to build a growth portfolio first. When you're young, you grow a portfolio, you get to your target, and then you move into rights. When you're young, I don't know your age. When you're young and you're building a portfolio, you want growth. But ultimately, nothing wrong with that, and you're absolutely right what you said. Reposting, Saab. I would make sure a shirt would say Saab for mod. Saab, I should make you a shirt that says Saab for mod. Martin, you should make a shirt or mug that says mod bod. I like that one. It's a good suggestion, that. Now you're partnered with Zebik. Will you talk about bearish news also? Absolutely. Let's be absolutely clear. Zebik do not pay me to promote them. I am here for you. If they're rubbish, I'll say they're rubbish. I'm not here. I'm not here to say what anyone. No one can pay me. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And I'm waiting to give you some news. We're having a meeting today, and when I have the news, I will tell you. And if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. I'm in a quiet phase at the moment. I'm in between two meetings. I gave you all the information on the last meeting in that members only video. Some of you watched it. If you didn't see it, let me show you again. Look at the market go. Brilliant. Okay. Was I right to buy? Well, of course I was right. Of course I was right. There's my Zebik video. It's a members only video. Let me give you a link. This is Zebik.
With the man himself. So this is Zebik, JJ Ortiz. I had the COO on the video call as well. If you want this video, you have to be a member. And the trolls and the bots moan about that. They go, why can't I have it for free? Because you can't. All right, it's part of the members' perks. Otherwise, why be a member? Right. Okay, there it is. When will the special guests from Mobile and Mobix be on the show? Mobix and WidePoint should be on the show this week. I know it's Wednesday, and then we got a bank holiday, so it might shift to next week, but they are imminent. They both confirmed they're coming on the show. It was supposed to be this week, but obviously geopolitical conditions have messed everything up a bit. Anyway, there you go. Martin provides the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yes, always. That's my promise to you. Can I sign for Discord? Can't sign up for Discord for some reason. There's no reason whatsoever. You can do it on a browser. You have to verify your email and phone number. You've got to do it right. We've got high security standards on there. So everyone can do it. It works perfectly, but you've got to follow the steps. Did it correct the first time and brought me to Discord? Did it incorrectly the first time and brought me to Discord? I don't understand what you mean. If you're not sure, please call into the show and I'll walk you through it. Wow, when will XRP go up? Well, that's the trouble, isn't it, right now? We're waiting for the big news. Also reposting. Send prayers for Jerry. Had his spinal tap yesterday and I know he's in a lot of pain. Also send prayers for Mike's mum and dad, Mike in general,
Thanks, Lucas 8. Absolutely. Can we put love in the chat, please? Can we spam, please? Oh, Tuppy Tuppy, welcome to the channel.
Tuppy Puppy has become a member.
Thank you, Tuppy Puppy. Thank you much indeed. You get lots of benefits. I'll tell you what you get in a minute. We will say both types of news. Martyn would rather us be informed. Absolutely. I'm so proud of the members that know the rules, that know how it is. I'm not here to pump and dump anything. I only own the S&P. If I was Roaring Kitty or a silly YouTuber or an influencer on X, I'm neither of those. I'm the world piano man, all right? I'm an entertainer, investor, helping people. I want everyone to realise that, and the members all do, of course, but I'm not going to pump anything. I only own the S&P, and no one can get me to pump anything either. They try. Did it right the second time, and when I hit purchase, it still brings me to Discord directly, and I do not see anywhere to purchase. Are you on an iOS device? If you are, select a browser and desktop version or use a computer. That's the only thing I can think it could be. RB. You should still trade my Roth IRA, Martyn. It was clever and showed investors. You should still trade your off the Roth, Martyn. It was clever and you showed investors the value of buying conditions and using tax-free. Yes. Does everyone know what Wade's talking about? If you don't, ask me in the chat. Do you want me to show you how tax lots works? And do you want to know how the Roth IRA works? If we get a number of people say that, I will repeat it in the chat for you. I will show you again. They didn't surrender, but they will tie out. They are known for that. Thoughts and prayers to Mike, yes. I don't think your viewers would be concerned if you traded S&P individual stocks in your Roth. I do, Wadey. I do trade in my Roth IRA. I do. I tell everybody all the time, but I always return back to the S&P. I will sell all of the S&P and I'll buy a macro dip like I bought McDonald's when it went down because of the E. coli. I bought Coca-Cola when people thought it underperformed, the earnings. I did it for Enphase Energy. Then I made profit and bought back into the Roth IRA of the S&P. Let me show you. Here is my Roth IRA on the screen. If you can see here, it has some really big, they are. Can you see that big dip there? See that big dip there? You see see these big gains here? This is when I sold the S&P, tax-free, pay no money, pay no fees, bought something like McDonald's, bought something, I just told you the ones I bought, and then bought back in again. That's why I've made money on the Roth IRA. Okay, so yeah, I do that all the time. Yeah, I do that all the time. But on the main account, I just buy and never sell. Unless I'm using tax lots, and then I explained that as well, where I can always take the jeans back to the store. Remember how I get the ones I paid too much for, take them back, and then I sell them without paying tax using tax lots. But that's always S&P for S&P. All right? I bought Archer and Joby along with Enphase, and I'm up today. Thank you, and Vaz. You're very, very welcome. Yeah, I mean, Enphase Energy was obvious. Look at it. Look, still rallying. This was one of our best predictions. This one, we told you exactly when to buy, how much. This is a no-brainer. This is an absolute no-brainer. I'm surprised not everyone's watched this. This should be the biggest video on our channel right now. Enphase Energy. It's still time. You're not going to miss out. You've missed a little bit, but I mean, you really want to go and see this video here, right? Enphase Energy. We gave you the chart. We gave you the analysis. I gave you real-world examples of the difference between Solar Edge and Enphase, because I have Solar Edge, and I mean Solar Edge products on my house in the UK. I showed you how it worked. I showed you the differences. I give you the valuations, inside trading, who's buying, who's selling, everything you need to know. And there is the chart. And we've even done all the earnings for the stock as well. So you really need to be paying close attention to that stock there. All right. That's one of my top tips there. So take advantage of that. All right, okay. Uncle Martyn. Why is everyone calling me Uncle Martyn? Can everyone? I want to be known. Look, listen. When it was my birthday, everybody. I got this chair. People bought me this chair. Can you see it? This chair here. It's got my name, ML, the logo embroidered in silk on the back of my chair, and everyone said I'm the chairman of YouTube. All right, so it's Chairman Martyn. I'm not Uncle Martyn. I sound like the old bloke at the wedding. All right, so chairman of YouTube, because I've got the best chair on YouTube. All right, there we go. Look at Enphase go. Best tip of the year. There it goes. Best tip of the year. All right. In fact, I need to do this. I'm going to make a quick video because I've got a big audience on this. ENPH. ENPH. What's the time? The time is 9:02. It will be in a second. 9:02. I gave you the best tip of the year. Definitely. 100%. 100%. Right, here we go. Enphase. ENPH. Enphase Energy. Best price target, best analysis, best prediction of the year. I've done 28 trades, 28 wins. I've taken a portfolio from $5,000 to $440,000.
Has become a member.
Thank you very much, Josh. Just coming up to 100,000 subscribers. 98% of our live viewers are members, higher than any other channel in the world. And I gave you this, and that is the highest engagement rate of any channel, way more than Mr. Beast. He's about 9%. There's a reason for that. I give away all my training courses for free. I don't need to sell them because I make money investing. My portfolio from $5,000 to $440,000. And I gave this one yesterday as my best prediction of the year. Absolutely, 100%. And it's rallying after our video. We ranked #1 in the world for the stock. This is the position here. I gave it you yesterday. I put out, look, 16 hours ago. Sensei gave you the chart. I gave you the video. It's called Enphase Everything. Go and check it out. You must watch this. Best balance sheet on the market. I'm going to tell you in a nutshell what's in that video. Real world examples. I know what I'm talking about because I have Solar Edge on my house in the UK. I know the difference between Solar Edge and Enphase. I know the business inside out. I've covered all the earnings. We know what we're talking about on this one, folks. This will be my next prediction. That's right. Everything's been right after the last 18 months. Enphase Energy. The balance sheet is superb. The cash is superb. Like, the debt doesn't even count. They're crushing the competition. When all the dust settles and everyone goes, okay, it's time to buy back in, it'll be too late. You can buy this. Sensei himself, and you know how reliable Sensei's charts are. Sensei bought Enphase Energy yesterday. If you've not checked this out, you need to check it out. Once again, it's the best prediction of the year. It's going to make most people, it's going to make most money for most people. Is the chart for Enphase, there it is, and my full analysis, there it is. Don't just buy it and not know what you're doing. Understand what you're doing. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you the facts, the numbers, the forecast, and all the rest of it. If I was buying it, it would certainly be my 29th trade, 29th win, because I was telling everyone to, well, I wasn't telling you to buy it, but I was saying it was a buy yesterday. All right, Sensei bought it yesterday, so he's up. So technically, if he sold it now, that would be my 29th trade, right? But I didn't buy it because I don't buy individual stocks on my main account. I only own the S&P. So, links above my head, down below in the description. I will give you both of those videos. Go and watch it. It's your money. Don't miss it. At least go and watch it. Look at it rallying. We ranked #1 for the stock, so it's inevitable. Over here, you've got the chart video, and down here, you've got the everything, the full analysis. Go and check it out before it's too late. Good luck, everybody. Congratulations if you did. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, that's going to go out later on. Boom, 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 boom. The stock market is rallying into the earnings, into the FOMC report. Very, very exciting. I bought more. Now, Josh, you are a silver member. If you want to go on the homepage of the channel to promote your YouTube channel, if you want that, I can do that. Rights can grow rapidly in 0% environment, so they can be growth and income. That is correct. Martyn, just when you have a moment, I sent you a message in Discord. No rush. Let me have a look. Just Fluffy. Who are you on Discord? I have no idea. I can't possibly know. Just Fluffy. I don't know who you are on Discord. Are you Eddie? Are you Eddie JP? You are, aren't you? It's very hard for me to know who people. Oh yes, Eddie P. Yes. You sent me a message. Sometime when you have time, I'd like to talk about how I can move from just holding XRP as an asset to making it work for me, building a passive income in the future. Flipping it, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Enphase energy boom. I love it. There we go. Another prediction spot on. Right. Question. What is the US 100 cash CFD? Eddie, I'm gonna put. You should be speaking to Sensei on this. This is Sensei's area of expertise. I understand the question. I can answer it, but the best person to answer it would be Sensei. So please, I think you should message Sensei on this. So Eddie P, I will refer you to Sensei on that one. Wadey, Uncle Mike is just an honest man. He is true to his word to stay on the S&P 500. What do you think about RSLS? I have no idea. I've never reviewed it. Tuppy Puppy just become a member. Mobix to 150, hopefully. Could you please look at PII? Enphase Energy is booming. Enphase Energy is booming. PII very, very quickly for you. PII, yeah, you are a member. Polaris, well, we've got a short interest of 16%. The market cap is 2 billion. It's quite small. The valuation is up to A-. The growth is down though. The growth is down. Profitability is about the same. Momentum is D. Revisions is F. It's a hold from Wall Street. And they've just declared a dividend now of 67 cents. It's not a full review. I think Leah is bringing me a cup of tea. I can hear it. There we go. Lovely. Oh, by the way, did you enjoy your meal last night for the anniversary? She loved it. Leah loved it. We want to thank everybody who gave us super chats last night. We went for a steak meal. Had a lovely meal and it was fantastic. And we had drinks and we had a pudding on you. We had a cheesecake. Thank you all who donated yesterday to that. Really nice of you. Will options trading be included in any upcoming more advanced trading videos? I would have thought so with Sensei, yes. I am not an options trader. It's not what I do. It's not what I believe in, so I don't talk about it. Sensei, I'm sure, will mention it on his trading courses because he does options. So I'm sure he will, yes. Love, iron doors. Thank you, Sandra John. I know, but most of the trades were on stock that were too big to pump, so no acquisitions of pump. Love, says Chris Fulton. Good morning, Martyn. Good moon god here. 0.25 incoming. Oh, love. Everyone sending love to, of course, Jerry to get well. People are sending love to. Oh my gosh, it's going up like I said. It's going up like I said. Best prediction of the year. Oh my God. I love it. I absolutely love it. Are you all buying this? Enphase Energy. Don't chase it now. You should have got in yesterday, but woohoo! Best stock prediction of the year so far. Love, everybody. Love. Yes, please show how to use right. Agatha Christie. Right, yes, how to use tax lots. Okay, for the benefit of those that haven't seen it before, and Agatha has asked if I would mention it, I'm certainly going to do it right now. Let me get through the comments. I know, Martyn, but why not do again on Enphase and McDonald's now? Why? Because I don't need to anymore. Really. Yeah, I could. You're absolutely. Look, let's have a look here for a minute. I could. Yeah, I could go on my Roth IRA, sell all my position on the S&P and buy Enphase Energy. I can do that. But I don't need to now because the $1 million is in the bag. I don't need to take risks anymore because I've done the hard work. You're right. I could absolutely sell my S&P right now on my Roth. I could buy back Enphase. I could take it up 50%, sell it for free, tax-free, buy back the S&P. It's going to go sideways. It's a very good trade. That would be a very, very good trade, Wadey. I certainly could do that, and that would make every bit of sense. You're absolutely right. I could do that. 6 months ago, month ago, 2 months ago, I would have done that. But I don't need to now because my target is $1 million and I'm going to probably get 2 million just doing nothing. Now, I've done everything I need to do. So you're right. That's a good trade. Sell the S&P on my Roth IRA, tax-free, and then buy Enphase Energy. It would be nice, wouldn't it, if I also bought it all with you? It would be nice for the video. I get it. I totally get it. But I see a good 10% upside in the S&P. More in Enphase, of course, but I've got enough to get to $1 million. And one thing I've learned above all else, don't get greedy. When I talk to millionaires and one billionaire, they all say the same thing. Look at this, folks. Look at this. I was right again. Look at that. They all say the same thing. When they've got money, they don't risk it. A lot of millionaires and billionaires happily earn 4% on their uninvested cash. They don't ever lose money. They just grow 4%. If you've got $1 billion making 4%, you don't care, do you? And I want to be that person. I want to be that person that has $1 million or 2 million more likely, but I haven't declared that as my official target yet. Get to $2 million, have it all just sat earning 10% a year or without any risk. There's no reason for me to risk it anymore. I've done the hard work. But you're right, though. It would be a good trade. It would be a very good trade. It would be a very, very good trade. I thought the same thing, Martin, yeah? It would be a very, 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 very good trade. I have to say it would be very entertaining for the show, that. Wouldn't it? Would everybody like me to do that? I mean, yeah, it would be interesting, wouldn't it? If you say so, Uncle Martin. By the way, how is Leah? Good morning. Leah is fine. Thank you very much. She had a wonderful meal last night. Was it? No, it was. We went to a steak restaurant and it was lovely. We really enjoyed it. And we had cocktails and drinks. It was lovely. It was absolutely lovely. I watched the Enphase video. It would have made me buy the local bottom, but I already continued to buy it in 10 minutes before watching the video. Nice one, Nick Jones. Conveniently. Chairman Martin. There you go. That's better. That's better. Chairman Martin. Yes. Okay. Thanks, Martin and Sensei. Bought Enphase yesterday after seeing your videos. Great. I'm loving it. Saw your stream on Enphase yesterday and bought some. Thank you. You nailed it. I know. Right again. I mean, today I could be saying sorry. If I get it right today, and we are bullish and dovish on the Fed, everyone else is against me. 100% of people saying no rate cut. 100% are against the Fed. I'm the only one with it.
Can't Get Right has become a member.
Thank you very much. Can't Get Right. Tesla pumping. I want to know your opinion on NCNA. Crypto pumping, congratulations everyone. I bought Enphase Energy. Right, I've got to do some tax lots. Parazero's pumping as well. I know, we brought you that one too. Trump is talking, by the way. Trump is talking, thank you, Sensei. Is he talking now? Trump on if US would strike Iran, I may or may not. Never look.
Tapered, rust-proof rope inside the pole.
And I've always
the highest
said, why
quality.
doesn't have a
But let's listen if he says anything about Iran.
Trump, here we go.
Flagpole from the grass. They have a little one on top, very little one. This is about the largest you'll ever see, and it's tapered. It's at a quality that you guys rarely get to even put up. They do that for a living. They're incredible people. I don't know them, but I love them. And I would bet that they all voted for Trump. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but I think so. But we're
we didn't.
about to lift it, and we also have one going on what's called the front or the north.
I'd love if someone said no.
So we'll have one on this side of the building, we'll have one on that side of the building properly placed. In this case, we had a lot of choices, putting it on that hill.
Thank you, Sensei, for this news.
Places. In this case, we had a lot of choices, putting it on that hill, putting it different places. It's such a beautiful pole, we thought we'd put it near. I mean, it always looks best when it's near a Doral. I put it right near. I have a similar pole. And these are the best poles anywhere in the country, or in the world, actually. They're tapered. They have the nice top. You know, I don't know if you people are aesthetic. You know, they're the fake news. I don't know if I don't know if they're. But it's a very exciting project to me. And then at 11 o'clock, we're lifting the flag. But we're going to lift the pole now, and then they're going to the other side, get that, and then we're going to do, I think, 2 flag liftings. We'll be putting it up at 11 on here, and a couple of minutes later on the other side. We'll start here at 11. So that'll be very nice and very patriotic. We're doing well and as a country. If the Fed would ever lower rates, you know, would buy debt for a lot less. It's a shame. This guy, I have a guy. Do you ever have a guy that's not a smart person and you're dealing with him and you have to deal? He's not a smart guy. He's worried about inflation. I said, that's right. If there's inflation in 6 months or 9 months, you lower the rates or you raise the rates. You can do whatever you want, Brian, right? So let's say there's rampant inflation, which there's none. You know what there is success. I got a call from Congress last night. Sir, there's a problem. I said, what is it? Money is pouring in. We don't know how to account for it. I said, check the tariffs. $88 billion came in from tariffs. No inflation. And it's going to get even more so. I know what I'm doing. So we have a stupid person, frankly, at the Fed. He probably won't cut today. Europe had 10 cuts. And we had none. And I guess he's a political guy. I don't know. He's a political guy who's not a smart person, but he's costing the country a fortune. So what I'm going to do is, you know, he gets out in about 9 months. He gets fortunately terminated.
Here comes Besant, zero.
Biden, I would have never reappointed him. Biden reappointed him. I don't know why that is, but I guess maybe he was
Besant,
a Democrat.
zero.
You know, I got great advice from Mnuchin on this one. Great advice. But he's done a poor job. So we have no inflation. We have only success. And I'd like to see interest rates get down. Now, Biden did a lot of very short-term debt. So we have short-term debt coming due. And because of this guy's rates, you know, if he'd lowered a point, I'd pay about a point less. Then if he'd lowered 2 points, I'd pay about 2 points less. And that's for 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, 5 years. It's hundreds of billions. It's even trillions of dollars. That we're going to lose because of this too late. I call him Too Late Pal because he's always too late. I mean, if you look at him, every time I did this, I was right 100%. He was wrong. Maybe I should go to the Fed. Am I allowed to appoint myself, Doug? I don't know. Am I allowed to appoint myself at the Fed? I do a much better job than these people. So anyway, we should be 2 points lower. It'd be nice to be 2.5 points lower. We'd be saving $800 billion, $700 billion. That's a lot of money, right? Think of it, for nothing, for absolutely nothing. We'd save $800 billion. We have, I think we're 38th now in interest, and we should be number 1. We should be the lowest. But, and by the way, if he's worried about inflation, that's okay. I understand that. I don't think there's going to be any. So far, there hasn't. I mean, we have almost no inflation. We've done a great job. When I came in, we had a lot of inflation. We went through 4 years of the highest inflation in the history of our country with Sleepy Joe Biden. And Sleepy Joe. And he didn't know what the hell he was doing. And so we had the highest inflation we've ever had in the history of our country. And then it came down because when I got elected, it started dropping because people understood that I knew what I was doing. But now we have a man that just refuses to lower the Fed rate, just refuses to do it. And he's not a smart person. I don't even think he's that political. I think he hates me, but that's okay. You know, he should. He should. I call him every name in the book, trying to get him to do something. I've been nice to him. I do it always. I don't know how to sell. I've been so nice to him, fellas, you wouldn't believe. Let's have dinner. Too late. I'd call him too late. Come on, too late. Let's have dinner. I do it every way in the book. I'm nasty. I'm nice. Nothing works. He's like just a stupid person. But I don't expect anything. Maybe he does a little bit, but we should be 2.5 points. Remember, Europe had 10 cuts. We had none. We're paying more rate, more interest than a lot of European nations that can't carry our suitcase. I'm going to be nice. There's another expression. You know what the other expression, can't carry your, you know what it is. But I shouldn't use it in front of the fake news. So it's very sad to see it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go very short term, like 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. Wait till this guy gets out, get the rates way down, and then go long term. Because we have a tremendous appetite for our debt. Because
I want to hear him say he's putting Scott Bessent in at 0%.
3 nights ago. Sir, we can't account for the money coming in. I said, that's a good problem. You know, the bad problem is we don't have any money. They can't account. There's so much more money than we thought is coming into the Treasury. We don't know where it's coming from, sir. I said, check out the tariffs. He calls back about a day later. Wow. I think you were right. Yeah, I was right. That's nothing. You haven't seen anything yet. More
we just need to put a flagpole up.
We have factories being built, AI, auto factories. 2 of them stopped yesterday in Mexico, you read. And they're coming here because they don't want to pay the tariffs. They can't pay the tariffs. It doesn't work. So I just want to wish you a lot of luck with the new flagpole. We have 2 of them. And we're going to do this one now. Then we're going to do the other one, 11 o'clock or so. We're going to have a flag raising, which would be great. And I got to get these guys back to work. They're making a fortune. They're standing around making a fortune. But remember this, somewhere in this group is somebody that is going to captivate some movie producer. Not Harvey Weinstein, but somebody else. Harvey's seen a better day. So it won't be Harvey, but it'll be somebody. And it'll say, that guy
I wouldn't have mentioned
is perfect for a movie. And you're going to become a star, and your friends are going to call you.
I wouldn't have mentioned Harvey Weinstein, would you?
Anymore, you know? Because you say, what do you do for a living? I put up flagpoles. I'm not even going to talk to you. I'm a big movie star. So somewhere here you have that. Anyway, let's have a good, they call it a lifting. They also use another word, but I'm not going to use that word. You know what that is? The word, it starts with an E. You know what the word is? If I ever used it, I'd be run out of town by you people. All right, so enjoy it. Doug, you're going to get some good. He's going to win another Nobel Prize, I think, for this picture. So maybe the flag will be even more exciting, but this is pretty exciting. That's some equipment, I'll tell you what. Look at that crane. That's some beautiful equipment. It's there's nothing like America. Have a good time, everybody.
Have you been answered questions about whether you are moving closer, or you believe the U.S. is moving closer to striking Iranian nuclear facilities? Where's your mindset on that?
I can't say that, right? You don't seriously think I'm going to answer that question. Will you strike the Iranian nuclear component? And what time exactly, sir? Sir, would you strike it? Would you please inform us so we can be there and watch? I mean, you don't know that I'm going to even do it. You don't know.
This is
I may
crazy.
Do it, I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do. I can tell you this, that Iran's got a lot of trouble, and they want to negotiate.
So
and
you
I
can,
said, why didn't
so
you
you can watch
negotiate
it
with me before? All this death and destruction. Why didn't you negotiate? I said to the people,
good entertainment,
why didn't
isn't
you
it?
negotiate with me 2 weeks ago? You could have done fine. You would have had a country. It's very sad to watch this. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It's so, everyone thought it was going to be the reverse. I didn't think so. And I was telling them, you gotta do something. You gotta negotiate. And at the end, last minute, they said, no, we're not going to do that, and they got hit. Remember 60 days, and then came the 60. 61 is going to become a very famous number. That was one hell of a hit. That first hit, that was one hell of a hit. Not sustainable, to be honest. That's where it ended. It ended on the first night. Yes.
Is it too late, though? Do you think it's too late to now?
Really, nothing's too late. The only thing too late is Powell. Powell's too late. Too late, Powell.
Have the Iranians reached out to you, Mr. President?
What?
Have the Iranians reached out to you?
Yes.
And what did you say?
I said it's very late. I said it's very late to be talking. We may meet. It's. I don't know. There's a big difference between now and a week ago, right? Big difference.
You said we may meet. Isabel said we may meet. This is about Vance and with possibly going to talk.
Look, it's about anybody. They even suggested they come to the White House. It's a big difference. But they've suggested that they come to the White House.
Phase energy.
Courageous, but it's like not easy for them to do. But they suggest, because I can't go now because of what's going on. I had to come back early from the G7, which was terrific, by the way, in Canada. Really terrific, good people.
Is there a possibility of next week or sooner that
Well, I don't know how much longer it's going to go on. I mean, they're totally defenseless. They have no air defense whatsoever. We've totally captured, we've totally captured the air, Brian.
Yeah, Mr. President, you've been fairly compassionate towards the Iranian people's suggestions.
I know a lot of people from Iran, from New York, from Washington, mostly from New York. They're incredible people. They're smart. They're energetic. They can be difficult, but so can you. No, they're great people. They're smart people. And those people are getting the hell beat out of them now. And it's really a shame. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. This is another one. Russia, Ukraine is so stupid. Would have never happened if I was president. You guys agree with that, right? Would have never happened if I was president. Putin would have never done it. And I spoke to him yesterday, and I said,
Yeah, but
he actually offered to help mediate. I said, do me a favor. Mediate your own. Let's mediate Russia first, okay? I said, Vladimir, let's mediate Russia first. You can worry about this later. But I think that's going to work out, too. But so many people have been killed. The big thing with that one is far more people are dead than have been reported in the Ukraine, Russia. Many, many more people. A building falls down, they say nobody was hurt. It's like ridiculous.
Question on deportation.
Unconditional surrender. Two very simple words. Very simple. Unconditional surrender. That means I've had it. Okay, I've had it. I give up. No more. Then we go blow up all the all the nuclear stuff that's all over the place there. No, they had bad intentions.
We go and blow it all up.
40 years they've been saying death to America, death to Israel, death to anybody else.
Just go and blow it all up.
They were bullies. They were schoolyard bullies. And now they're not bullies anymore, but we'll see what happens. Look, nothing's finished until it's finished. War is very complex. A lot of bad things can happen. A lot of turns are made. So I don't know. I wouldn't say that we won anything yet. I would say that we sure as hell made a lot of progress. And we'll see. The next week is going to be very big. Maybe less than a week. Maybe less. But is there anybody here that said it would be okay to have a hostile, very, zealots, really, but to have a hostile country have a nuclear weapon that could destroy 25 miles, but much more than that, could destroy other nations just by the breeze blowing the dust. That dust blows to other nations and they get decimated. This is just not a threat you can have. And we've been threatened by Iran for many years. If you go back and look at my history, if you go back 15 years, I was saying we cannot let Iran get a nuclear weapon. I've been saying it for a long time, and I mean it more now than I ever meant it. Yeah.
Mr. President, a question on deportations, Mr. President. You said last week that changes would be coming for farmers who have seen a lot of the workers they rely on taken away. But then DHS said this week that worksite enforcement would remain in place, that it's a cornerstone. So what's your message to farmers?
I tell you what, it's a lot of people to put up a flagpole, though, isn't it?
Out by the thousands.
How many does it need
to
put up one flagpole?
People that are mentally insane from insane asylums. What they gave to us, fellas, they gave. Oh, do we have anybody in here that's a member of the? No, I don't think so. You've known all these people for a long time. Any illegal immigrants in here now? If they were, they'll find out.
Right.
They'll be checking you. You won't believe. Your whole life will be destroyed because of this press conference. Watch. They'll destroy these people. I didn't want to tell them that before they stood up. But they'll end up being, he's a so-and-so. This one is from you know where. Don't worry. I think you're going to be okay.
Sure.
I'll be right behind you. Far behind you. I'll be right behind you. Now, look, we have to take care of our farmers. We have to take care of people that run leisure, hotels. I mean, we have to take care of them. But most importantly, we have to get the criminals out of our country. And Biden let in thousands and 11,888 murderers.
Why does he keep mentioning Biden, though? He's been in power now for 6 months. It doesn't matter, does it?
Of them murdered more than one person. He let them into our country. They emptied out the jails of countries from all over the world, from the Congo, from Venezuela, from all over the place. They emptied out the jails, many of them. I would. If I were running one of the countries, I would have emptied out my prison population into the U.S., and many countries did. And we're getting them out. Okay, we're getting them out. Thank you very much. Let's watch this. Brian, go ahead. Are you okay?
I'm just going to follow up on the immigration real quickly.
Yeah.
Can you comment on the impact of the Trump card and how much revenue that's?
Yeah, we have a thing called the Trump card. This has not been done before or thought of. And for $5 million, this is usually people that would either be working for companies like Apple, I think is going to buy a lot of them, because they can't get people into the country. You know, if you come in through the southern border, you have no problem. You can be a criminal, you can be a drug dealer, and you have no problem. But if you go and graduate number one in your class from a great school, you can't get a job because there's no.
Well, I came into America legally.
You can't get
I paid $4,000 an attorney, paid all the $2,000 fees in America, went through all the processes, and here I am.
In some cases, not wealthy. They'll be
I'm not
paid
paying
for
$5
by
million. $6,000 was enough.
Look at Harvard; they got $53 billion. That whole thing is coming to an end. It's amazing what we found out. What a disgrace! They have $53 billion. We gave them 5, 6, and some people say it's as much as $9 billion over a short period of time. So that's very much coming to it. They want to make a deal more than, I would say Harvard wants to make a deal more than Iran wants to make a deal, and Iran wants to make a deal. I mean, a lot of things are happening on a lot of fronts, Brian. A lot of good things are happening. And frankly, you know, it's a little bit of a, as we used to say liberal, now they say progressive. I use the word liberal. Progressive's too nice a word because they're destroying the country. They're really destroying these liberal politicians are destroying our country. Look what they've done during Biden's 4 years. I mean, we're working on, so much of our effort goes to getting people out of the country that should have never been here in the first place. What he's done to this country, it's not him. He had no idea what was going on. Everybody knows that. It's other people. It's Lisa and this one and that, all these people.
I'm sharing all members' comments. I'm completely impartial, as you know. I share everyone's comments, if you are a member.
Around the beautiful Resolute desk, telling this guy, here, do this, do that, and not even telling him. They just go over to the auto pen and sign whatever the hell they wanted to sign. Because say what you want about Biden. He wasn't for open borders. He wasn't for transgender for everybody. He wasn't for men playing in women's sports. But he has no idea what the hell, he has no idea. And they were very upset. They wanted Bernie Sanders. And after about a week of this guy, they said, wait a minute, we just hit gold. This guy has no clue. He'll do anything we tell him. And then they realized they don't even have to get permission. They just go up to the auto pen. That's a subversion. That's a takeover of our government. And you people ought to start looking at it. That's a takeover. Not only did they cheat, I guess you saw yesterday came out with China and the license plates. Tens of thousands of cards. They use those cards to vote.
I feel sorry for the people trying to put the flagpole up. 2020. How long are we stand here for?
I won that election.
I got a job to do.
But the only good thing I can say is this is a much more historic term than I think I could have had as a second term. This is a much more historic election. And now we're going to put up a beautiful flagpole, and we're going to put up a flag. And I hope you enjoy it. And let's see how real people work. These are real people. You're not real people. Your job is too easy. Okay? Thank you very much.
How tall is the flagpole?
You're not real people.
Close to 100 feet.
Real quick from Pakistan, sir. You have a meeting today with the Pakistani Army Chief of Staff. What are you looking forward to achieving diplomatically?
Well, I stopped a war between Pakistan. I love Pakistan. I think Modi is a fantastic man. I spoke to him last night. We're going to make a trade deal with Modi of India. But I stopped the war between Pakistan and India. This man was extremely influential in stopping it from the Pakistan side, Modi from the India side, and others. And they were going at it, and they're both nuclear countries. I got it stopped. I don't think I had one story. Did I have one story written about it? I stopped a war between two major nations, major nuclear nations. I don't think I had a story written about it, but that's okay. You know why? The people know. The people know. Did anybody write that story about the war? Did you write it? Oh, did you write it? You wrote it.
He's really supposed to ask you. He's really supposed to ask you to get more
adjustments that need to be made for Marine One departures and arrivals.
No, we put it so that Marine One is very far away. We did it in conjunction with the Air Force, with everybody.
Was I right to buy this morning? Yep.
No, we have to have it far
28
away.
trades, 28 wins.
Marine One's out there. It's out in the
Everybody
field.
said no.
So you have to have a certain distance. We're about 3 times that distance. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody.
Can you share what you told Prime Minister Netanyahu about getting involved?
Right, there we go.
President Trump
Gone to put up a flagpole. Brilliant. I love it. Thank you, Sensei, for telling me that was live. Really do appreciate that. Let me just make sure I'm back up live again so I don't want to miss anything. Absolutely great. I love it. He's going to get his shovel out in a minute, put a flagpole up. Fantastic. Right. If you just tuned in, I was asked a few moments ago, I haven't forgotten, would I talk about tax lots? So I'm going to mention that very, very quickly. Yes, no one gets left behind here. No one's forgotten. This is what you asked me to do. So let me just go back to subscriber mode. Give everyone the chance, but I had one question that I haven't covered this morning, talking about tax lots, okay? How you can trade tax-free, how you can time the bottom, how you can amplify your gains. So let me just mention it. I have got a video on it, but one of you asked me about it, so I'm going to mention it again. You should always trade tax-free, because if you don't trade tax-free, you're just giving the tax man 20% of your money all the time. Keep all your money. That way you can reinvest more. Simple. If you sell and then whether you pay the taxman or not, the taxman will come after you and say you owe us tax. So, you know, whether you paid them or not, or you're prepared for it or not, it doesn't really matter. They'll make sure that you pay them, and which means you'll lose money out of your gains. We don't want to do that, do you? You want to maximize all your money and all your money working for you, and don't give any money away. It's kind of obvious, really. So how do you do that? Well, you've got 2 options. You open an IRA on your Robinhood account. Now, if you've not got Robinhood, here is the link for everyone in the United States. There's the Robinhood USA. If you set that up now, you'll get free shares with me live on the show. I'll get free shares. I'll show you what I get. Everybody wins, right? There you go. If you're in the United Kingdom, we've got a UK audience as well. We've got a global audience. There's Robinhood UK. Click on that, get free shares, and I'll get free shares as well, and I'll share with you on the screen. So you've got your account set up, right? You open an IRA, Roth IRA for me, because I'm an LLC corporation. You might not be. Talk to your CPA, talk to your accountant. You might just use a traditional IRA. I'm not going to give tax information because it depends on your personal tax information, depends on your situation. I don't know. You've got to talk to your CPA, your accountant about your specific situation. But for me, I opened an IRA. As you can see, I'm 100% in the S&P 500. It looks like I'm down. I'm not really down. It's my last trade. My last trade I bought, and I bought back in again, and it's just lower than when I bought back in again. Obviously, it hasn't made any money yet. But overall, as you can see, I'm 100% in the S&P. This is my overall position, and it's straight up. Oops, hang on. That's not right. There we go. This is my IRA. There you go. Very good. Absolutely marvelous. Look, straight up. I've made loads of money. Hurrah for me. Okay, let's go back to the day position. Now, on here, you can buy and sell as much as you want tax-free. Every time I trade, that's why we talked about it a moment ago. I could sell all my position on the IRA. I've made money. On my recent trade, it says I'm down, but overall I'm up. I could sell everything today, buy the end phase energy, make 30, 40%, sell it all, buy back the S&P, because the S&P is only going to go sideways once it's gone up 10% this year. Make a lot more money, right? Easy. Pay no tax whatsoever. Hurrah. Brilliant. Make money for free. Keep all the money. Remember, you only pay tax if you remove your money from the IRA early. So if you take it out, I don't mean sell, I don't mean buy and sell shares, I mean take the money out of the IRA, send it back to your bank. That's when you take it out, that's when you'll be charged. Now, if you hold it for the period of time that it tells you in the terms and conditions, that's the point. You can take it out tax-free. But if you do it early, the matches and so on and so forth that Robinhood have given you, you might have to pay some of those back. The matches, if we look at the contributions, this is my contributions. You can see in 2022, I maxed it out. Put $7,000 in, that's the max. They gave me $204. 23, I maxed it out. They gave me $225. It's like working for somebody, like having a job. They give you 3%. It's brilliant, isn't it? You can transfer from an existing IRA into Robinhood. They'll give you an extra 1%. On top of the 3%. So you get free money for doing that. 24, 25, max it out. You can see 25. I max it out all the time. All right. That's it. So I can buy and sell willy-nilly, tax-free, all the rest of it. So you all know how that works, right? We've covered that before. Everyone familiar with that. What about tax lots on Robinhood? Well, not all brokerages offer this. It's why I recommend Robinhood. I use it all the time. This whole show is on Robinhood. Again, there's the link for Robinhood USA. There's the link for Robinhood UK. Set it up now. What is tax lots? Well, the best way of explaining it to you is this. You want to buy as much of what you like as possible, right? It's not about profit. It's about accumulating stock. Everyone goes, I want to trade and make profit. No, you don't. What you want to do is own more of what you like for the future undervalued. That's what you want to do. You are, in your investment years, you are buying more and accumulating more stock over the years. So when you need the money, you've got it, and then you can either borrow against it or sell it. Right now, I'm not interested in profit. I'm interested in accumulating more stock under value. So go to work, earn some money, buy the stock market. That's it. That's all we're trying to do right now. So how do we get more stock? Well, you might have to trim if you've overpaid and buy back more at lower prices. So how do you do that without paying tax? So essentially, this is the way I explain it. I know what I want to own, the S&P. Let's compare that to a pair of jeans. I know that my favorite pair of jeans, say for example, are Levi 501s. They provide me with a valuable service. I buy them, they last a couple of years, they give me that value in return. In return for my $100, let's call it $100, I get 2 years of service from my jeans. Great. I'm happy to pay $100. I get the value service, just like buying a stock, and great. Now then, what if I buy a pair of jeans at $100 and then all of a sudden it goes down 50%? Then now 50% off, I can buy a pair of jeans for $50. But I only need one pair of jeans. I don't need two. I won't wear two. One pair is enough for me. In my case, the S&P, I know how much shares I can afford to own. I know what my targets are, and so on and so forth. But hey, I can't afford to turn that deal down. They're now 50% off. So I go out and buy a pair of jeans, another pair of jeans at $50. I've now got two pairs of jeans, and I bought a pair at $50. Great, because at half the price of what I value it at. Great. They now reduce it again. It's now 75% off. It's now $25 for a pair of jeans. Bloody hell, I've overpaid. I paid $100, $50, and now it's $25. So I buy another pair of jeans. But I've got 3 pairs of jeans now. I can't wear 3. I can only wear 1. So I've got one pair at 100, one pair at 50, and one pair at 25. But I've got 3 pairs of jeans. I don't want 3. Well, wouldn't it be great, because you only want to keep the pair at $25, because that way it protects your portfolio. If you're using margin, you're not going to get a margin call because you've borrowed money or bought at a lower price. That you've got a much better deal, more likely to make money in the future, more chance you can trim, more chance you can make profit, and so on. Wouldn't it be great? And you've been able to time the market because you've been buying all the way down. But when you time the market, you might end up buying too many shares. You get over your head. Your margin gets a little bit too big. Maybe your margin call gets quite close because you bought so many shares and you've risked it too much. You want to take some back. Well, wouldn't it be great to go back to the shop and say, I bought 3 pairs of jeans from you. Yeah, we remember you. You came in at $100. You came in on a half price sale at $50. And you came in at $25 as well. Wouldn't it be great? Oh, another new member. Thank you, Marco.
Marco has become a member.
Wouldn't it be great? And by the way, everyone's become a member. Stand by. I'll give you all your perks and benefits at the end. I'm going to finish in a minute because we're getting ready for our FOMC report. The Fed report is going to be great. I can't wait. So you say, can I bring back the pair I paid $100 for and get my $100 back? And can I bring the pair back that I paid $50 for and get my $50 back? Well, that's what tax lots does. So what you decide to do is you take back the specific ones, the specific pairs of jeans, the specific stocks, and sell those stocks back for the price that you paid for it. No loss, no gain, no tax to pay, no losing money. Just get back what you paid for it. And you keep the one you bought for 25 bucks. So are you better off? Well, of course you are. Because before I started this silly, crazy jean story, I had one pair of jeans at 25 bucks. Now, I have one pair of jeans at 100 bucks. Now I have one pair of jeans at 25 bucks because I took the other two back. I've got more cash. I'm more solvent. I'm more liquid. I'm more likely to be successful. My margin is much safer. My future is more guaranteed. I've got the pair of jeans for 25 bucks, not 50 and not 100. Hurrah for me. Isn't that great? Well, that's what tax lots does. So let me show you how it works. As you can see, I was right again. I was up overnight buying the S&P, making my predictions, doing what everybody else isn't doing, predicting 0.25, even if it's not a bullish, dovish Fed. And there we go. Anyway, whatever. Let me scroll down and show you. So here's my S&P 500. I buy it through VOO, which is the best way to buy the S&P because of the management cost is the lowest, 0.03. The best way to buy the S&P. So I'm 100% in the S&P. You can see there 99.92. Why does it not say 100? It's because I've had some free shares. When I give you my referrals, I always get Apple on my show. You can see that. That's why it's not 100. See my Apple? That's all free shares I've won from you. You get them, I get them. That's where it always goes. Just keep it simple. That's just free money, right? Okay. Go to VOO. Now, I'll make it as simple as I can. Let me go to here and here and here. Okay, let me clear away my tickers to make it simple. So there's my VOO. How do you do? Just under 400 grand. Marvelous. I want to take back the pair of jeans that I bought at the top and keep the ones I bought for cheaper because I bought too much and I wanted to time the market. And I was able now to time the market because as it went down and down and down and down and down, I bought heavily at the bottom. And that's what I did. If you look here, I bought massive here. There. I bought 1 or 2 shares here, 3 shares, 4 shares, 5 shares, 10 shares, 20 shares. Down here, I bought 50 shares at a time. I was buying 20, 30, 40 grand trades. The $1 million trade is coming on my show. You'll see me do it live next few years. You'll see me buy $1 million and sell $1 million, right? So as it comes down, I buy more conviction. We have a phrase, buy like Buffett. I know what I want. If it's on sale, I'm going to buy more of it. If it gets even cheaper, I'll buy even more of it. If it gets even cheaper, I'll buy even more of it. However, doing that means I end up with too much stock I can't hold on to, and my margin's getting really close to a margin maintenance line. I can't afford 20 pairs of jeans. I only need one. You get the analogy, right? So I've got to trim some. So what do? I go to my S&P, I click trade, I click sell. Don't do options, not interested in options. I only buy and own the businesses, all right? Options, I don't like them, all right? I click here and I click tax lots. I select my tax lots. Now, for those who don't know what tax lots are, there we go. Tax lots you bought today, because I bought some this morning. I was up all night. Let me just zoom into that now. Excuse me, I got a little bit of fluff. Every time you buy on your account, it's called a lot. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people don't know a lot about lots. If you buy on an account, most accounts, nearly all accounts, it's the FIFO rule. First in, first out. When I first started trading, I lost a lot of money doing this. So I'll explain it. When you buy a stock and then you sell, it by default is first in, first out. Because obviously, most of the time, you want to sell what you bought first years ago for profit. You might want to sell for a loss. You might want to do a tax lot, sell at the top to get your money back. But generally speaking, the general rule of thumb is you sell what you first bought, maximum profit. But that doesn't always work. You might want to do what I'm doing now, sell from the top, tax lots, because you bought too many pairs of jeans. You want to keep the ones you paid less for, trim your margin. That's what this is for. Every time you buy, don't just go sell. If you go sell, you'll sell from the bottom. You'll get a big tax bill at the end of the year and you've damaged your portfolio because the ones that were 50, 100% up, you've sold those. And the ones that were like 1% up or 1% down, you've kept on to them. They're worth less. You want to keep the ones you bought originally because they protect your portfolio. They allow you to be more in margin because they are protecting your account because there's much more profit in those and much more tax in them as well. So don't sell them, hold them. Eventually you'll borrow against them and pay no tax, right? So what you want to do is choose the lots you want to sell, not do the default sell whatever Robinhood chooses, which is the bottom ones. You don't want to do that. So here is a list of all my positions. Now you will see how amazing am I. Every single lot I've bought is in the money. Going back through history, every share of the S&P I have bought is in profit. Everything is green. Look, on and on and on and on, right the way down there. Now you can sort different ways by date, by price, by profit.
Zach Zeit donated $5 through a super chat. Martyn, you look good today. Thumbs up emoji. Great show. Congratulations. Confetti ball emoji for Leah and yourself.
Thank you. It is our anniversary last night. Many gave super chats. We had a wonderful night. We went out for dinner. Thank you. I'm wearing a suit and tie today to celebrate the FOMC report. That's why I'm wearing a suit and tie today. But thank you very much indeed for that. Appreciate it. So as you can see, these are all my positions. I'm making money on every single position. I don't ever lose money. 28 trades, 28 wins, 5,000 to 440. Don't lose money. Now then, I bought too many. I'm getting close to my margin. I got 3 pairs of jeans. I only want one. I want the cheaper ones. I don't want to sell the ones with profit. I don't want to lose money either. What do I do? Well, let's sort it by cost. 552. That's the most expensive one I paid for. And so the other way around, 416 is the cheapest. So the most expensive one is that one. 56 shares. 56 shares at 500. See, I told you I bought big. 56 shares. I can change the number. I can click in that box, any number I want. But let's say I want to sell all of those. They are the shares that I paid for at the highest price. The highest price. I want to take 56 shares back. 56 shares. How much am I going to lose? $3.35. It's a tax loss. Fantastic. I'm taking them all back. Going to pay no tax on my gains. I'm going to have a tax loss, so I'm going to reduce my tax bill by $6 now. You can see it doing it live. And I've got, what do I get for doing that? Let me show you. Scroll down here. I get, can you see right at the bottom of the screen? I get $30,000. And I only lose $2 as a gain. I get all my money back. I put $30,000 in my portfolio today. I reduce my margin. It goes voomp. Or I want to buy a car or a holiday or deposit on a house. I can access 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, soon 7 days a week, because Robinhood will be eventually 7 days a week on the crypto network, on the blockchain. I can get $30,000 from my portfolio by taking the ones I bought back at the top, because then we get a little drop and buy them all back. I could do it right now. I could do it right now. Would be a perfect trade, because we'll probably get a drop on the S&P in the next 5 minutes. I'm thinking I might do it actually. I'll put $30,000 in my portfolio right now. I take back all the stocks that I bought at the top. My $100 pair of jeans, I take them back. I keep the ones I bought for less. I don't pay any tax on the gain. And I've got a minimum tax loss. $10 over $30,000. Then when we get 5 minutes before the FOMC report, it'll drop. It always does. I could buy back at a lower price. So all the time I'm improving my prices. I'm getting my lower and lower prices. I'm getting rid of the ones I pay for higher. I'm improving my situation all the time. That's the power of tax lots. 56 shares I can buy back. Pay $7 loss right now. Brilliant. No tax gain, no tax to pay, $30,000 worth of cash in my bank, ready to buy the dip today on the show as the FOMC report announce the rates. Does everyone get that? Does everyone understand that? All right? I am very tempted to do that, actually. That would be a great trade. Because even if it goes down by $1 per share, just $1, I can save $56 by $1 a share, 56 shares, and I can buy more. I can basically get 10% of a share for free. It's very likely it will go down. However, I have said to you today that I am bullish and dovish on the Fed. So I would have to time it. If I sell right now, and I'm very tempted to do it, it would make a lot of sense for me to sell that. If I sell right now, I would have $30,000 to buy a dip. Doesn't matter how much it is, I will benefit. Just buy it back. It's very likely to happen. I can buy more. However, if we don't get a dip and people like me believe that we're going to get a 0.25 or a dovish Fed and it goes up, I am chasing. However, 9 times out of 10, even if it's good, there's volatility on the FOMC. It goes up, it goes down. There'll be a chance to buy it down. There will be a chance to buy it down. Look at that now. Exactly right. I'm losing $1. Imagine if I buy it now and then wait for a dip. That would be a real life example of a tax lot. Five two. I'm right on the edge of my seat for doing it. $30,000. There's going to be volatility because there's no market open tomorrow. I'm going to do it. I'm going to sell all of those shares for $0 Zero profit or gain. Swipe up. Sold. $31,000. I made a gain of $2.51. Fantastic. I did it live on the show. Now, holy shit. That's my biggest live show trade.
MSK donated £2 through a super chat. Do it, Uncle Martin, you know you want to LOL.
So, being a bit more serious now because I'm doing $30,000 trades, so I don't want to entertain so much. So now I want to buy back. I've got $30,930. Trade, buy. $30,900. Trade, buy. 30,900. Okay. I apologize not for being entertaining. I'm doing $30,000 trades live. It's not supposed to be entertaining for you. It's just supposed to be focused for me. So there you go. Wait till we get to the $1 million trade. I won't be saying a bloody word. $552.35. So it's already coming down. Trade, buy. Five. Put my limit order in to make sure I don't pay any more than I sold. Number of shares. How many did I sell? Was it 50? 51. 53. 54. 55. 56. 55. 55 shares at 552.35. The price, that's what I paid. So I'm guaranteed not to lose money, but I want to be in and allow for the market maker.
Simon Wood has become a member.
Estimated cost will be there. So that's 552.35. Continue. Trading session. Yeah. Estimated costs. Right. Review. So essentially what I've got on the screen right now is I'm waiting for the drop to come. So let me just, so I don't end up clicking on it accidentally. Click there. The moment the price comes that I'm going to buy back, then I shall buy back. Anything under 552.35 is going to lower my cost, improve my position. Remember, I paid no tax on it. I've relieved that money. I was able to buy overnight for lower prices. So these are the ones I paid higher prices for. So the moment that drops, and it will, 100%, I shall buy back. I don't care if it's 0.5%, 1%, doesn't matter. Anything below 552.35 will be 29 trades, 29 wins. I'll buy 55 at first, and then I'll buy the 56 trade. Someone just mentioned 56 shares. Yeah, I'll buy 55 first, and then 56 trades with the cash. It's because I want a limit order, and I want the limit order at the highest price to guarantee I get in. I'm just going to manually then swipe it, and it'll be where it is. Here it goes. Here it goes. The S&P's falling. Going into the meeting. I'm not going to get greedy, folks. I'm just going to make a profit and demonstrate what I was showing you. 55206. There it goes. Right. So I'm saving 35 cents a share. I'm doing this for demonstration purposes. It's real money. It's $30,000 of trades all happening live. I'm happy with the price. I'm happy to buy back. I'm just, 551. Okay, here we go. $30,000. You can all do this. This is tax lots. This is real. So have patience now. I'm going to put my thinking cap on. This is my thinking cap. We're doing $30,000 trade now. I am bullish. I am dovish on the Fed. There you go. That's 35 cents a share saved. So I can buy back now. I lower my average. I've improved my position. I've paid no tax. I've used tax lots. I want to be in. Got to have patience though. Go for the 520 buy. No, I'm not interested in the chart. I don't care about the chart because everybody else is looking at the chart. I know the value. Anything under what I paid is an improvement. So I'm watching it. I'm holding. This is my finger on the button. It's ready to go. That's 55 shares at 552.35. So it's a 35 cents saving at the moment. And all I've got to do is have patience and wait. This is FOMC trading day. Can everyone tap the like button if you like this? Live trading. It's pretty wild, isn't it? 30 grand live on air. I bought my house for that much about 40 years ago. Click subscribe and ring the bell as well if you wouldn't mind. That'd be kind of cool. I'll buy 56. It's because of setting the price higher. So I want to get in. I'll buy 56 because the $500 cash I have left over, I'll just buy that as a manual buy. That's why. Patience is key. Peaky Blinders, thinking cap goes on. Does reference buying tax lots affect a dividend payout? Yeah. Yes, of course it does. I want to be back in again. And we've got 2 days to be back in again because I get the dividends. Yeah. The ex-dividend date is in 2 days. Let me show you. Because remember, you got to allow 3 days to get back in, and we got a working day. It's the 27th of June. Yep. Declaration date, ex-dividend date is the 30th of June. You got to allow 3 days after 27th. We got about a week, but then you got to allow the 3 days, the weekend. So I want to be in today. I'm going to be in today. This is what I'm looking at, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm getting the dates from. 30th of June, the S&P 500. Absolutely want to be back in again. Absolutely want to be back in again. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Just gotta wait. Yeah, the dividends payout is July the 2nd, but you have to be in on the declaration ex-dividend date. The ex-dividend date is a few days before that, and you've got to be in at that point. We've got 2 hours and 15 minutes before the FOMC report. And the problem we've got is there's good news coming out everywhere other than the macro conditions with the Middle East. So I don't know if there's going to be a big drop. And I've always said I would rather be in on a drop than out when it goes up, always. Because if you're out and it goes up, you lose. If it goes down and you're in, you just buy more. You don't lose. I don't want to be out and it goes up because that would be the end of my 28 trades, 28 wins. It'd be a loss. And I don't ever lose. I don't intend losing today. So I could wait and get a better deal, or I could buy now and win. 29 trades, 29 wins. I definitely can win. I don't have to wait. Right now, I'm saving 37 cents a share, 38 cents a share. It's nothing to be sniffed at over 55 shares. Absolutely not. It demonstrates the point. I only did this because one of my members wanted to know how it worked. And I don't want to lose just to provide entertainment. See, we could go up in a moment and then we might pull back to above. We might pull back, but be above here. My gut feeling is we're not going to get a big drop today. I think that it's all priced in. I think that the Fed are going to be dovish. I think we're going to have a rate cut. And if we don't get a rate cut, it'll still be dovish. I'm happy to buy back now. That's a good discount. 552.35, swap them for 551.90. Great result. I'm happy with that. I proved the point. All I've done is prove the point. I don't need to prove it to myself. Faz, sub, go on there, big lad. Are you waiting for a specific price or price action? I'm watching the news and I do not want to lose. Buy it back now for the win. Absolutely. That's quite a good chunk. That's quite a good discount now. Have I proved the point or what? Should I buy it back now? I've proved the point to everyone. I've just gone from 552.35 to 551.90. I've paid no tax. I've made no losses. I've swapped out higher price stocks using tax lots for lower price, $30,000. I've got my finger on swipe. Shall I do it? $30,000. What do you reckon? That's a win. That's 29 trades, 29 wins on the way to $1 million. What do you reckon? Should I do it? Finger on the button. Take the gain. Be happy. Yeah. Do. Everyone's going, yeah. Do it. It's good. I like it. Sky News, there it is. Get rid of that. Swipe. 94, 94, 94, 94, 94, 94, 94, 94. Hold. Do it live on the show. $30,000 in swipe. 551.96. There you go. So I did a tax lot. 30,000 shares. $30,000 at 552.35, bought back at 551.96. I don't care if it goes lower. It doesn't matter. I've improved my position. Done. Now, as it falls, I will go back into VOOs. That's 29 trades, 29 wins. I've improved my position. I've lowered my average. I've got trade buy. I've got 572.71, 572.71, 572.71, 572.71. Review that. Buy that as well. 572.71. Yes, done. Back in. Buying power 0. I'm back in. 29 trades, 29 wins. And that's how you do that. There you go. 29 trades, 29 wins, $30,000 done. That wasn't stressful at all. There you go. 29 trades, 29 wins. So I'll now show you exactly. So if we show you my orders, limit order to buy, limit order to buy 3 shares of VOO, limit order to buy shares. Right, there you go. Your order to sell 50 shares at 552.35 complete. So I sold at 552.35 using tax lots, paid no tax, paid no losses, had no gains, just took the ones I paid back, the jeans I told you at $25, got my money back. Order to buy 55 shares at 551.96. That was a lower price. That's gone through. And then the cash I had left over, I just bought it even lower. Boom, get in, and that's 20 9 trades, 29 wins. Doesn't matter to me if it goes lower. Probably will. I don't really care. I've improved my position. Because I'm bullish, I want to remain in. Thinking cap comes off. Let's see what your comments were. It's going a bit lower now. I don't really care. Could have been more dramatic if I'd waited, but it doesn't matter. Not yet. Win, Josh Monroe. Let me just see what you all said to that. Wait, Martin, they won't be a rate cut. It doesn't matter if there's a rate cut. They're still going to be dovish. There's 2 sides to it. There's the conference at the end. I think they're going to be dovish. So I'm buying that. Buy back now for the win. Saab, we need to introduce in background. We need the old who wants to be a millionaire tension. Wait, Martin, there won't be a rate cut. I don't think, well, probably there won't be, but I think there should be. And I'm dovish. And I think the Fed will rally the market. Looks like you made the decision already. Win. How can it be done in Australia? Your tax lots are on all brokerages, not just Robinhood. 28 trades, 28 wins. 29 trades now, 29 wins. Take the gain, be happy. You look like a Peaky Blinder, Martin. I love it. Wins. Buy. Yes, buy back now. Do it. It's a win, so yeah, do it. Do it. Why are you buying back now? I thought you were buying back at the drop. Trouble is a city in Toulouse is a city in France. Do it. Not yet. Win. Craig Bowie, wait. I'm sure you think you'd love me to wait, right? It'd be more entertaining, but it doesn't matter. To be honest, people can say what they want, but Martin actually put 30 grand on the line to make $25 live stream to make 25 bucks. Live stream to help each the masses and nobody else does that. Nobody. Yeah. That's the point, folks. What I just showed you there was how to use tax lots. That's why I did it. It wasn't for me to make $25, but $25 I'll take it. I improved my position, but I did it to show you how it's done. That's why I did it. Okay? I don't buy prices, I buy value. Wait, go, says John. Yeah, go for it. Wait, win. VU will drop more. Probably will. Wait, Martin, be smart. Take the win. I just did. 29 trades, 29 wins. I never lose. I don't understand this strategy. We explained it fully. If you just rewind the video and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's going down $1 more. Maybe it will. Doesn't matter. Nice price. I do admire your gusto. Thank you for showing us that. I don't know how to do it correctly. I didn't know. You do now. You do now. And the crowd goes wild. Time in the market. Exactly. Exactly. I'm never out of the market. I'm always in. But there's nothing wrong. People ask me to explain tax lots, so I literally did it live on the show. It will drop more as always. I don't care. I don't care. Do it, says Agatha. Stephen. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. How can I do that in Australia? No Robinhood. There are other brokerages in Robinhood. You don't need Robinhood to do that. Why wouldn't you wait until the Fed? Because I'm dovish on the Fed. I'm expecting a rate cut. And even if I don't get a rate cut, I'm dovish on the Fed. I don't want to mess around. I just want to be in. I just showed you how you can improve your position. And I did. And I made another profit. And I don't pay any tax on it. That's the most important thing. What about the fees for the trade? There are no fees. That was it. That was profit. That was clear profit without paying tax on it. Go on there, Martin, lad. Now that's what I call live TV. I agree. There doesn't need to be a rate cut. It's going to be it's going to ruse anyway. Exactly. Would rather be in or out. I'd rather be in and it goes down. Absolutely, 100%. Do not want to be on the outside when it goes up. Absolutely. Weren't listening. Would rather be in, not out. Correct. That's why I'm back in. Trump has threatened Powell with sacking, so a cut is... No, it's not. That's nothing to do with it. VU calling you daddy. Enphase on the up. Yeah, we brought you the best trade of the year. I mean, no doubt about it. This was without doubt my best call of the year. Told everybody. We ranked number 1 in the world for this stock, and I told you, we gave you the analysis, we gave you the news, we gave you the chart yesterday. Huge buy, up 5% now, and this is going to $100. So massive. This is my best prediction of the year. 100%. 100%. All right. Anyway, there you go. Go on, old son, up the Spurs. I love it. You can move to Puerto Rico and have 0 capital gains on stocks. That's cool. Thank you for teaching me tax lots. Much appreciated. I was doing the same thing right now. Bought back 551. Congratulations. The VOO is almost at all-time high. Why not wait until the discount presents itself? Yeah, but you got to remember, 90% of my stocks are hundreds of flipping dollars lower, right? It doesn't matter to me. I've been missing in action. Hello, family. Jocelyn, you've been doing quite well, Martyn. Thank you very much. Please, power. You're an evil dictator. Cut the damn rates. And that's how you sausages. And that's how you buy sausages, ladies and gentlemen. Martyn, I would enjoy you more live trading on your show. Great show today. Yeah, but remember, this is my real money. I'm not here to provide entertainment. It is entertainment, but trading live, it's silly. All right? Good luck. Just wait. It's going low. It doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter. It was going lower if I held it and not sold it. I've improved my position. I've bettered my position. It doesn't matter if it goes lower, does it? It doesn't matter. I improved my position. That's all that matters. We here in the United States can stand him. We want him gone. By far one of the best shows I've seen. Thank you so much. I will help a lot of your. That will help. This will help a lot of your followers. So informative. Bed Chairman Power is the last of the Gary Ginslers. That's good advice. Would rather be in when it goes down rather than miss out when it goes up. Absolutely right. I'll just buy more when it goes down. I get paid in 3 days. I can buy more. It don't matter. Unlike Powell, Martyn, that was not profitable. Yes, it was. Of course it was. You can't count if you said that. Of course it bloody was. Of course it was. Thanks for bringing in end phase. Now that would drop your average as well, right? So technically, if it goes up, you're making more money. Correct? Absolutely. Of course. I just sold for here and bought back here. Simple, really. That was brilliant to watch and learn. Thank you. That's why I did it. It wasn't to try to time the market. It was just to show you how to do it. So super chat would be appreciated, by the way. Martyn, do you think end phase will return to 100? Yes, I do. Big bounce at VWAP. Thanks for bringing end phase. That will not be profitable trade when it trades to Lenny. You're talking nonsense. You're talking absolute nonsense. That will not be profitable trade when it trades. You're talking absolute nonsense. You're talking as a chart reader. You don't understand the valuation. You don't understand tax lots. You don't understand how tax works. You don't understand how long-term investing works. Lenny, I'm sorry, but you're completely wrong. That's why I keep recommending people to this channel. Timing, not timing the market. Yeah, I'm always in. I'm back in again. I'm never out of the market. I was out of the. I mean, I've got 850 odd shares. We're talking 56 shares, and I was out for 5 minutes. All right, I'm back in again at a better price. Crazy that he risked 30 grand of his own money for $25 better position to teach people, and somehow we still have yappers in the chat. I know. Yeah, listen, I know how this works. You get bloody idiots all the time. I don't care. Listen, folks, I'm here to help people. 98% of my live viewers are members. More than Mr. Beast, more than any channel in the world. 98% of my live viewers are with me. They get it. They're decent people. They're respectful. They're my friends. They join me every day. Sadly, in the world, there's people like Adolf Hitler. There's Vladimir Putin. There's idiots in the world, right? There's idiots in the world. And there's idiots who watch the show. And whatever you do, they'll say you're wrong. No matter the fact they won't do anything themselves. And it's just the way the world works. And I'm okay with that. Do I like it? No. Would I rather they all go away and die? Yeah. Yeah, I would. But they don't. And I don't care. Yeah. Yeah. No one's going to show you this. No one's going to be more honest than this. You can call in and ask me anything live on the show. This is my real money. But yeah, you always get an idiot. Doesn't matter. 98% of my members are members. Describe the channel as 100,000 a year. We're going to have the biggest channel in the world in about 5 years. I bought Ethereum on a spot account. Good luck to you. What do you think? What's your prediction on the future? I don't have any prediction for Ethereum. That's Sensei's bag. Balasir is going to take the world with him. Here he is, one of my mates, one of my original members. Balasir, how was the family? I know you struggled a lot. Lovely to have you here. So glad to have one of our original members here. I know you're not a member now, but you were. I know you had lots of problems. I hope life is well for you. Oh, Eugene is now silver member.
Eugene McCombs has become a member.
Wow, he's upgraded. You now get priority replies. Thanks, Martin, for Sensei. Enphase yesterday brought some. It was an absolute, it's my best prediction so far this year. It's making my members more money than any other stock. Yeah, and it will do so. The trade's done. It was a win. Don't worry about what else could have happened. Move on. Exactly. Yes, subscribe, everyone. Become a member. Well worth it. Which strategy is better? Dollar cost averaging? No. Dollar cost averaging is rubbish. People just say that because it's easier to sell it. It's rubbish. You buy with conviction when it's undervalued and you can buy more. Yeah, dollar cost averaging is rubbish. It's for passive, lazy investors who just buy every week regardless of price. And overall, they hope their average comes down. It's rubbish. Rubbish. People sell it on YouTube because it's easy. Buy the dip. Go to the moon. Dollar cost average. Rubbish. One sentence does not explain complex strategy. It's rubbish. Anyway, Eugene, just become a member. If you haven't had the like button, you're off a rocker. After what the chairman has just done for us. That's very kind of you, Jesse. Right, listen, folks. I've got to get ready for the FOMC report. I want to get on the phones. I've got to talk to some people. It's going back up again. Let's see. It doesn't matter anyway. So let me just tell everybody before I go what you get as a member, because we've had lots of new members come in today, and I'm going to tell you. By the way, 29 trades, 29 wins. I'm just saying. So as a member, let me just tell you what this is about. We're coming up to 4 years. Next week is on 27th of June. Will be 4 years old. This channel will be 4 years old. The aim of my channel is to grow the best, most honest, most live, most real, most helpful, respectful channel in the world. That's my aim. I'm not here to sell videos. I'm not a YouTuber. I just broadcast on YouTube TV. I was voted by Elton John as the world piano man. I've toured all over the world. I have my own Vegas show. I performed in London, the West End. I've done everything I've ever wanted to do. I'm doing this to help people. Believe me or don't believe me, I don't care. Do your Google, do your research, and you'll find out. It's all verifiable. I share everything with you live. This is my real money, my real trades. I've got no money in the bank. I'll answer anybody, anything. I'll take everything, and I'm live all day, every day. I don't make silly YouTube videos, hardly any. I'm live all day to be accountable and verifiable. It's what I do. I don't have to. I choose to do it. I like to help people. It's why I'm here. So we have a membership, not to make me rich, to filter out the idiots, right? The bots, the trolls and the scammers, and also to be able to provide levels of service to people that want more. In fact, let me switch back to members right now, right? So we designed a membership plan. Now, me and Sensei talk and how can we provide the best service, the best value, not how can we make money. We've never mentioned that. Making money is easy. The hard part is to keep it. And because I'm successful trading and investing, I don't need to make money from memberships and training schemes. Everybody else is. Everybody else sells training schemes. And I don't need to do that. I make money investing. So because we make money investing, people can see you doing it. They know it's real. They want to be part of it. And what can I get? And how can I get closer? That's why we have memberships. If you provide value, you'll make money. Don't consider yourself and how to make money. Consider how you can provide service to people and money will take care of itself. So that's what I do. So we built memberships to benefit you at the lowest cost possible. So we have a membership. If you want to become a member, there's the link. iOS, if you're on an iOS device now, an iPhone or an iPad, you need to be on a browser, desktop version. It's because Apple tried to take money out of Google, YouTube. That's why that is. Okay. Become a member. What do you get as a member? Well, if you are a member, there are many members-only chats. Like now, only members can ask me questions. It's so I can get everybody on the screen and everybody can talk to me. We have members-only live streams. So when it's really important, I provide those streams for the members only. If you look here on the homepage, we've got members-only live streams, members-only videos. You can see it says here, our Zebic interview was members only. Those that aren't subscribers and members moaned. I'm not paying $2 to know what's going on with Zebic, even though I'm investing all my money in it. Sod you then. I don't care. I want to provide a service and my members value it. If you don't think it's worth $2, why the hell are you... Someone even said to me, that's like 100 Zebic coins. What's 0.0001 or whatever it is. If $2 isn't worth nothing to you, you shouldn't be investing. We do it so I can answer all the questions and provide a service. And it's the members that provide the live stream. Without the members, we don't have live streams. Then I just make silly YouTube videos to earn ad revenue. So I don't. I choose to go live and be accountable. We have members-only live streams, members-only videos, all my CEO interviews, which every single time we've had someone on the show has popped the stock. Every single time. We've got 2 coming up this week. We've got Mobix and we've got WidePoint. Both of them popped when I announced the event. Both of them popped on the show. And you all got to hear about it first as a member. So you benefited from it. I think yesterday I was in members only mode, wasn't I? When I was talking about end phase, it's popped up. There's lots of videos that you don't get as a non-member. If you are a member, you can leave a comment under YouTube and I will see it and I'll reply to it. Bronze, silver, gold, I prioritize silver and gold to replying to you. As I get more and more comments, I start with my platinum, go to my sponsors, go to my gold, go to my silver, go to my bronze. I prioritize the higher up you are to give you a personal response, a personal reply. And very often, if you're silver and gold, you don't just get a reply, you get a video made for you personally from me to answer your question. These are the benefits that you get as being a member. I'll also engage with you on my X and Instagram. There's my X and my Instagram. I will answer your questions and support you. There are many other perks as well. You can ask for a stock review. You can ask for an earnings to be covered. Many, many things that you can get as a member. Now, if you're a silver member, you get all of that, plus you go on the homepage of the channel if you want to be if you're a YouTuber and you want me to promote your account. And you get priority in the comments. If you are a gold member, you can go at the front of the homepage on my channel and we'll get people to follow you if you are a YouTuber. But you'll also get a 1 hour a month with me direct video call, so you can ask me questions about your portfolio privately off air. As a gold member. If you're a sponsor member, you can't be a sponsor like if you're Coca-Cola. You have to be a viewer. You have to watch the show every day. I don't take sponsorship from anyone other than my viewers. So $99, can't make it any cheaper. And I've never increased the price of any of my memberships, including inflation. So in fact, my memberships get cheaper and cheaper and my benefits get more and more. It's my promise to you that everything I do will always get more and it'll always become less expensive. And I've done that for 4 years. And I'll always do that. For $99, which is the same price as it was 4 years ago, or at least when I started the memberships, you can speak to the world. I can show your channel like I'm going to do right now. Here it is. Remember this guy? He pays $99 a month, and we asked to get him to 11.3 thousand subscribers. We were 11.2. We did it, by the way. You remember yesterday? If you've not yet subscribed to him, here he is, Crafty Falcons, one of our members. He said, I'll always be a sponsor member for you, Martyn. I love the show. There he is. Go and subscribe to him. He was at 11.2 thousand. We promoted him a couple of days ago, and he's now at 11.3. That's thanks to the Lucasades. That's what you get as a sponsor. We've also got platinum members. We've got 3 platinum members that pay $500. There are many other perks that you get as well. So everyone should be a member. If not, that's fine. If you don't think it's worth $2, absolutely fine. But 98% of you think it is. Also, you can follow me on X and Instagram. We've now got our Discord training program. We give it to you for free. I pay Sensei to create it, and we give it to you for free. We've added it to the Discord Premium. There's Discord. Become a member of Discord. Do not do the free plan. There's no free plan. You've got to subscribe for $2.99. And if you are in there, you will get our free training course donated to that now. We gave that to you in addition with one-on-one support. We could charge $1,000 for that. There are people who do it, who do training courses for $1,000 and then use AI bots to provide the questions. We do it live, me and Sensei. We work 12 hours a day, all day, every day, right? So that's what you get. Many. That's why people are members. Okay? So there's some of the perks. There's the membership. Now, if you want the newsletter we bring out every day as well, you can try that for 7 days for free as well. And why is there so much for free and virtually free? It's because we make money on our portfolio. I make money investing. I could charge for this and become a millionaire, but I don't need more than $1 million. All I want to do is get to $1 million and help people. That's it. Right. So there's the newsletter. Okay. So let me go back to this. I'm going to end the show now. Getting ready for the FOMC report. Let me give everybody the link to the event. This is it here. We're going to be here in a minute live. We're going to cover the FOMC report. If it gets really busy, it will be members only, so I can answer all the questions, live phone-ins. There it is. There's the FOMC report. It's pinned to the top. The rates, let me do this. 1,000 votes, 1,088. 51% say a pause. So majority's pause or a cut is 30%. End the poll. There's the event. Make sure that you click on there. Right. Now, we're not going to be here tomorrow. Markets are closed tomorrow because of Juneteenth. It's a silly name, isn't it? Juneteenth. But anyway, it's called Juneteenth. Never heard anything like it. But anyway, we're having another bank holiday. We have so many bank holidays in America. Don't get it. Everyone's always on a break, on holiday. I'm always working. I can't stand all these breaks. I like to keep going. All right? Keep going. Bloody hell. My dad always used to laugh at it. In America, he said, they're always taking breaks all the time in America. They're always on bank holiday. Another one tomorrow. Any excuse to have a bloody holiday. I like to work. Anyway, that's just me. Right. So what do I need to do? Something I need to do. Have I answered all the questions? I think I have. I've answered all the questions. Yes. In a few moments' time, can you put in the chat if you bought Enphase Energy from our analysis? I want to see how many people bought this, and you've all made tons of money. It's great. I'm really pleased for you. It's really great. It's going to $100. I want to see how many did. I recommend extra tea breaks. Yeah, but not days off though. I get really fed up with all the tea breaks. The days off. I'm African American, and I think Juneteenth is stupid. I don't even know what it is, Chris Fulton. I don't even know what it is. I just get sick and tired of new holidays every 5 minutes. Let's think of another holiday. It's just like, it just gets silly. There's always another holiday. It's like, for God's sake, why is there always, just get on with working. Have a break at the bloody weekend. Yes, I bought Enphase. Right. Okay. So what we're going to do then is I want you to do something for me, because I'm going to blow up Enphase. We ranked #1 in the world for it. I don't mind telling you. So I'm going to do everything I can to promote the stock. I'm not in it. You know I'm not in it. You know I'm in the S&P. I couldn't care less. But I want you to win. So what I want you to do is this. I'm going to end the show right now. I'll be back in a short while with the FOMC report. So what I want you to do is a couple of things. Are you ready? Get busy. Get busy living or get busy dying. Doesn't really matter. Right? It's up to you. There are 2 videos I just put out. If these start to rank and start to do well, more people will buy Enphase. Whoops, Daisy. There we go. More people will buy Enphase and it will just keep going up. 100%. We ranked #1 for it. So I'm going to be gone now for about an hour and a half. I want everyone to go on the channel, go to the videos, watch Sensei's chart and watch this. This is the most important one, the analysis. Watch it all the way through. I'm deadly serious. I'm absolutely deadly serious. Make sure that you all watch this all the way through. Okay? Watch it, share it, like it. Okay? Put it on social media. Okay? By the time you've watched that, I would have published the video I recorded today celebrating Enphase. That'll be out in about 45 minutes to an hour. That will then go straight into the FOMC report automatically. So when you watch it, it'll take you automatically into the FOMC report. I'm going to end this stream so I can publish it. More people will get excited. They'll FOMO in and they'll start buying it, and you'll all make money. So if you want to watch it and promote it and make more money, then you will. If you don't, you don't. It's up to you. All right? All good? Okay. It's all about the end of slavery. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I've never seen it. I don't know what it is. I just wondered, why do we keep adding more and more days off? I increase end phase position. I work 10 years every single holiday. Yeah, there you go. I bought end phase. I don't even know what Juneteenth is. Now I get holidays off. It's just 13 a year. It's 13 a year. Too many. You got a weekend. Right? It's still worth buying now. Is it still worth? Well, it is if you think it's going to $100, isn't it? It was better to do it when we did it on a members video, but there you go. Right, I've got to go. Everybody good? Everybody happy? I'll see you for the premiere. Go and watch those videos, and I'll see you back in a minute. I'm very excited. Are we all excited? I'm excited. I'm always excited. Life's great, isn't it? End-phase energy just keeps on pumping, and we haven't even started yet. You wait till these videos come out. Everyone's going to FOMO into this. You wait. You watch. You watch. I didn't know what it was until it was made a holiday. Medieval peasants got more holidays. Suppose. I don't know. Right, I'm out of here. I'll see you all in a bit. Make sure that you go and watch those videos. I've just given them to you, and stand by for the premiere. Join me for that, and then back for the FOMC report. What a great day. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. See you back in a bit. Take care of yourselves and each other. Hang on a minute. Sorry about that. Have I set this to go to the main event? Have I? Yeah, I have. Yes, I have. Thank God for that. I was thinking, flipping it, you're all going to miss it. Right, sorry. It's going to automatically go to the main event. From there, you can do what you want. All right, do what you want. It's your life. You're in charge. I'm not in charge of you. You're in charge of you. See you back in a minute. Take care of yourself. We'll try it again. And each other.